to the spot where the vibes ignite. Official kingpin ruling every night. Dusting off the nasties, we don't play nice. Got the crown on lock, better think twice. We roast, we chill, we thrill, it's the game. Sending all the trophies, y'all know the name. The Lituation Network, bringing the flame. Bow down to the king, it's never the same. Ooh, yeah. Mic in hand, the kingdom's alive. Steady on the grind, we always thrive. Ain't no stopping us, this is our drive. Level up the heat, watch the sparks die. We roast, we chill, we thrill, it's the game. Sending all the trophies, y'all know the name. The Lituation Network, bringing the flame. Bow down to the king, it's never the same. Ooh, yeah. Dust clouds vanish when the king walks through. A royal vibe, only the chosen few. Serving up the truth like a plate of stew. Crown shining bright, this reign is brand new. We roast, we chill, we thrill, it's the games. Sending all the trophies, y'all know the name. The Lituation Network, bringing the flame. Bow down to the king, it's never the same. When the king walks through, a royal vibe, only the chosen few. Serving up the truth like a plate of stew. Crown shining bright, this reign is brand new. We roast, we chill, we thrill, it's the game. Sending all the trophies, y'all know the name. It's never the same. Ooh, yeah, 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 yeah.
And oop. And oop. Who's ready to get into some things? Lord. Oh, day 8 of the Diddy trial win, and we got all of the receipts win. We've got a lot of things to get into, Crown family. Make sure that you guys are liking this video, like this video. Diddy is breaking down as Kid Cudi is set to testify on tomorrow. Images of Diddy with his head in his hands, visibly breaking down from everything that's coming out in this trial. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. The official campaign has all other receipts, all that and more coming up. Yes, it did, directly after these commercial breaks. Like this video. Let's get these likes up. Let's get this video in the algorithm win. We got a lot of things to get into. It's up and it's stuck here in the home of the Lituation. Let's go.
Mom said I need to do something with my hair, otherwise I gotta get it all cut off.
We booked an appointment at Style Kings at the barbershop. Let's go.
Do you want fabulous hair? Are you looking for a product strong enough to tame your 4C hair?
Hey, Mom! Hey, Mom, you don't have no more leave-in conditioner?
Give me that. I know you did not use my Style King leave-in conditioner.
Are you looking to knock the dust off them dreads? For a product that will rejuvenate and strengthen your hair, increase hair growth and shine, and smells great? Well, then you're in the right place. For the long, beautiful, healthy hair you deserve, choose Style King. Perfect on all hair types. Available online at theofficialkingpain.net. Get you some style today. Oh, and your mom called said she needs some more conditioner.
Hey, cause that feds is on his ass. Hey, 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 hey. What's Selena say? She say a diddy diddy dun dun. A diddy diddy dun dun. Diddy diddy he dun dun. Diddy diddy he dun dun. Cause that feds. Hey, cause that feds is on his ass. Hey, 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 hey,
Like
hey.
this
What's
video,
say?
like
She
this
say a
video.
diddy diddy dun dun. A diddy diddy dun dun. Diddy diddy he dun dun. Diddy diddy he dun dun. Cause that feds.
That's the fans,
Hey,
that's the fans, that's the fans.
cause that feds is on his ass.
Like this
Hey,
video,
hey,
like
hey, hey. What's Selena say? She say a diddy diddy dun dun. A diddy diddy dun dun. Diddy diddy he dun dun. Diddy diddy he dun dun. Cause that feds.
that's the fans,
Hey,
that's the fans.
cause that feds is on his ass.
What's
Hey,
Selena do?
hey,
What's Selena
hey,
do? How Selena
hey,
do?
hey. What's Selena say? She say a diddy diddy dun dun. A diddy diddy dun dun. Diddy diddy he dun dun. Diddy diddy he dun dun. Cause that
Like
feds.
this video, like this video, like this video. Let's get these likes up. We got a
Cause
lot of
that
things
feds
to
is
do.
on his
See
ass.
the title. My. Yes, it did. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Shout out to everybody here. Shout out to everybody watching. It is the official King Payne Show. Yeah, so it is the home of the lituation. It is the latest place on earth. Gathering close to the king. Yes, it did. We got a lot of things to get into. You see the tide out. You see the tide out. Day 8 of the Diddy trial. My. And we just getting started. We just getting started. My. My. And what's scary to me is with all of the evidence that is coming out, all of the evidence that is stacked against Diddy. I mean, who needs that much astroglide? Who needs that much baby oil? The evidence is stacked up against them. Drugs, Tucci, cocaine, Molly, MDMA, you name it, Diddy has it. You know, I said that the reason he was wily in jail initially is because he was having withdrawals. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Go back and run the tapes. Go back and run the footage. Allegedly, well, it's not alleged. It's not alleged. The receipts are receding whenever you get through. The day he was arrested, he was planning his final freak off. Just one last freak off. The hotel room was all set up. The rugs was all laid out. The baby oil was there. The candles was lit. But the Fed said, not today, Satan. Yeah. Yes, it did. The official campaign has all other receipts. Like this video, like they eating. Just so y'all know, YouTube, they eating y'all ass up on Twitter on today. When y'all keep on liking this video, sharing this video, subscribing to this video, when let's get these notifications out. We want the whole Crown family in the building. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. A lot of new evidence, a lot of photos that were not available to the public have been made available to the public. I have all of the receipts right here in house. I have the court transcripts and much, much more right here in house in the home of the lituation, your source for the Diddy trial. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. For the girls in the back, whenever you get through. It's a family affair. It's a family affair. Like this video, and share it. That's what happened when I forgot to share this video. Did y'all share this video? Did y'all share this video? My. Like this video. Remember to share this video when. My. I forgot to share it. I forgot to share it. I forgot to share. Did you share this video? Share this video, friend. Share this video with. It don't cost you a motherfucking thing to keep it lit with the Crown right now. And share this video out. We want the whole Crown family here in the building. We got a lot of things to get into. Kid Cudi is set to prepare to testify on tomorrow. Allegedly, he's a key witness for the prosecution. He's going to testify to Diddy's control over Cassie and, you know, how he blew up his car. My. We got all other receipts. Like this video, like this video, like this video. My. Ooh, almost forgot to share it. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Who's ready to get into some things? Who's ready to get into some things? We got a lot of things to get into. You see the title. My. You see the title. You see the title. It's the Fisher King Payne Show. Act like you know where you're at. Hurry up and like this video. Something looking all cute and shit. Something looking all cute and shit. My. You know, you're not just supposed to sit up there and look cute. This is the interactive segment of the day. Why did you click the link? This is much more than a video. It is an experience. Remember to hop out of the bushes and say something to me. Yes, it did. Talk to me. I talk back. Yes, it did. I talk back. Crown family, it is time for our Crown family roll call. Let me see those crowns in the chat. Let me see those crowns in the chat. Let me know where you're watching from, what you think about this title. Diddy! Raid evidence shocks jury as Kid Cudi prepares to testify. Diddy trial day 8 when commentary from the Fisher King Payne is lit in this bitch. Gather in close. Yes, dude, we got a lot of things to get into. You see the title. You see the title when. Yes, everything being shown to you guys during this video is being shown to you guys underneath the fair use and copyright doctrine. Yes, let me see those crowns in the chat. Let me know where you're watching from when. Yes, it did. It's my motherfucking opinion mixed with receipts. Take it however you want to take it. Just don't be weird. Yes, it did. Here in the home of the lituation, everybody's opinion is respected as long as it's not a dusty one. Dusty bitches to the back. Hurry up. We ain't got time for the shit today. Hurry up. That way. Yes, it is. Here in the home of the lituation, there is no rusty, dusty, musty, crusty, raggedy, dirty, crispy, sissy, pissy, or pussy assholes allowed. None of you Diddy doo-wop bops better sneak in on today. Yes, it did. Security! Whatever them weirdos be motherfucking doing, okay? Whatever them slippery motherfuckers be motherfucking do, you better not let none of them slippery bitches slip in here. Yes, it did. Greasy motherfucking glistening ass motherfucking Crisco wearing assholes. Some slimy ass bitches. No. No Diddy. Like Kat said, sometimes you just gotta say no to Diddy. The fuck? I don't know what the fuck Cassie was motherfucking going through. I said, bitch, please. Talk about she wanted to be the only one. Girl! Bitch. You can have it. You can have it. Ain't no way I want to be the only bitch getting punched, shitted on, slapped, pissed on, beat. Bitch, hell no, beat her too. I want to see you do it, bitch. Yeah, everybody watching me get beat. Everybody watching me get my ass beat. The fuck, beat her ass too. I don't want to watch. Hurry up. Pull her hair. Drag that bitch. Spit on her. The fuck was she got going on when? Talk about I would be extremely jealous when he would freak off with other woman. Bitch, please. Bitch, please. He could have, in my opinion, he could have did that freak nasty shit with anybody who wanted. Just keep that Tootsie Roll away from me. Tootsie Roll. Tootsie Roll. Just keep that Tootsie Roll away from me. I want nothing to do with that snack bite sides. Okay. Mighty miniature. Mighty Mac. Might. My. No wonder the freak off lasted for so long. You see all them drugs that he fucking had? You see all them drugs did he fucking had? He said one last freak off. One last freak off. Allegedly, again, according to the feds, the day he was arrested, that he was planning, last freak off. And there were so many drugs. He was going to be so high. I mean, they was going to have to carry him out of that motherfucking hotel room. That's probably why they raised the motherfucking place. Diddy was trying to not fixing to get up the next day. Okay, up here they said no, we got to get his ass. We got to get. He planted an egg. We didn't let him escape. Okay, on period. He couldn't flee the country, and now he tried to exit another way. No. They said he got way too many drugs up there. We got to get his ass. Okay, before he get us. Diddy was planning to go out with a bang. That's what it looked like. The Fish King Pan got all other receipts. Like this video where and Kid Cudi's much anticipated testimony and much more. My, we got a lot of things to get into. We got a lot of things to get into. Right now, it's time for our Crown Family Roll Call. Let me see those crowns in the chat. Let me know where you're watching from, when. Make sure that you guys are liking this video and sharing this video. Share this video. Share this video. Share this video. It don't cost you nothing to share this video with, okay? I haven't even started begging yet. Whatever you get through. Yeah, can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Yeah, take that. It's up and stuck here in the home of the lituation. Let me see those crowns in the chat. What a Crown Family at? What a Crown Family at? Have you shared this live video? Yeah, we gotta let the YouTube know the Fish King Pain is here. Don't cost you shit. You see that button right there. It's right there. It says share. You click it. And then it says share. You click that, and it says shared. Yes, it did. Share this video. Okay, on period. YouTube got us fucked up when, okay, on period. Let's make sure that my notifications go out. What the fuck they got going on? It's a Fish King Pain show. Act like you know where you're at. Yes, it did. It's time for our Crown Family roll call. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Shout out to Chef T in the building. We got Bull City in the building. Hey, friend. I know that's right. Let me see those crowns in the chat. It's time for our Crown Family roll call. My. Doodle Bird said, Diddy is one sick mother effer. My. Ooh. Shout out to Patty Howard in the building. I know that's right. Like this video. Make sure that you guys are sharing this video. It's up and stuck here on the home of the situation. Let's go. Hey, Cynthia. Hey, friend. I'm so glad that you can make it. Yes, it did. Oh, are you ready to get into some things? My. This is, again, the trial of the century. The evidence continues to, shock the jury as, new evidence and photos and videos are played in the courthouse. And as they are made, available to the public, like, again, we all knew that something was wrong with Diddy's, something was going on over there in Diddy camp. We all heard about the Diddy doo-wop pops, you know what I'm saying, and the Diddy parties, but I think nobody knew it was this bad. That he was this motherfucking freaky. Like I said, it's next level. This some next level freak nasty shit. Yes, it is. Don't worry, we got all of the receipts, okay, on period. I'm gonna let you know what I'm talking about when. Gathering close. Shout out to Avenger Rob in the building by way of Pennsylvania. I know that's right. Gathering close. We got Washington State in the building. Where are my international people at? Where they done went? My. Where are my international folk at? Where everybody at worldwide when we're in the midst of our roll call? Make sure that you guys are liking this video and letting us know where you're watching from in the chat. It's up and stuck here in the home of the situation. Let's go. Shout out to Auntie Jen in the building. I know that's right. Doodle Bird in the house. He said, jumping out of the bushes. I've been watching you for a long time in the bushes, of course. I know that's right. Well, shout out to you for popping out of the bushes on today. Who the hell is this? And why? Why? I don't care who that is. Why people, what's this? Who is this? Like this video. Hey, go. Hey, friend. It's lit. Shout out to Go by way of Nashville, Tennessee, in the motherfucking building. Gathering close. Hey, friend, have you been keeping up with the Diddy trial? Don't worry, I have. We got our other receipts. I don't even know if I can show half of these receipts on the YouTube. Hopefully, I don't get in no trouble or nothing. That's why I need to make sure that everybody is supporting. My. Shout out to Damage Kisses in the building. I know that's right. By way of Texas. Hey, friend. I know that's right. Yes, it did. Oh, we got Arkansas in the building. Hey, Sharon. What's going on? Yes, it did. Period. What you talking about? Stop playing with me. Oh, I don't know. Cloud chasing is just at an all-time high these days. Like, I don't know these hoes. Stop playing with me. I don't know none of these hoes. Okay, I don't know none of these hoes. Shout out to Chef T in the building. Hey. Yeah, it's up Bailey in the building. I know that's right. Like this. Did you like this video? Did you like this video, friend? It's lit. It's lit. Oh, oh, you friend, you better get you some style king, friend. You better get you some style king, friend. Weird. Look at my dreads. Look at my dreads. Okay, I'm here, and I just dyed them. You see that? You see the color? You see the color? I'm about to brighten it because, like, bro, I want it to be more like, you know what I'm saying? I want it to really like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I like dyed the back when. Well, I lifted it. When, but it didn't lift that much. I was scared. I only lifted it 2 shades when I was scared, but you know, it did really well. It did really well. I think next time I'm gonna go up like 4 shades, and then I think I'm gonna go like a sandy brown in the back, but like a light, you know, like a bright sandy brown. I don't know. We're gonna see. Yes, it is. Like this video, like it. But I want it to pop. I want you to be able to see it from across the room. Yes, it is. But I want it to look natural. Yeah. I want it to be a natural color. I don't want it to be like no crazy ass color. You know? Yeah, but definitely Style King will grow your hair. LituationNetwork.com. Yes, it is. The LituationNetwork.com. Shout out to One of a Kind in the building. Black Butterfly in the house with Ronnie in the building. I know that's right. You guys make sure that you guys are supporting the show. You guys all know how important it is to support, right? Right? The YouTube is taking 45% out of your favorite content creators check all the way across the board. These super chats and everything win. Yes, it is. Make sure that you guys are supporting the show. We have many ways to support. Cash App, Super Chat, Venmo, Zelle, Crypto, PayPal, Money, Order, however you want to done it. Yes, it did. Telegram, however you want to done it. Yes, it did. Remember to support the show. We can't do it without your support. We literally call our supporters our trophies because you guys are the backbone of the show. If you guys are supporting the show, remember to drop those trophies in the chat so we can love on you, acknowledge you, and, you know, lift you up. Period. Like this video. We got a lot of things to get into. Because girl, are the support features pinned? Somebody let me know. Girl, I'm done with that conversation. I told you I don't know them hoes. This your drama. Don't got nothing to do with me. Yes, it did. Shout out to Just Boner in the building. Yeah. Hey, I'm so glad that you can make it. Jelly Bean in the house with. Yes, it did. Can't stop, won't stop. Let me know where you're watching from. We're in 2 minutes left for the roll call. We're looking for the number of the day. Quick! We're looking for the quickest Twitter fingers in the chat to give us the number of the day. 10 and up win. Yes, it did. Like this video. Guys, keep up with that sick motherfucker. My, it's the sickness win. Yes, it did. We got to come up with a whole new name for this Diddy shit that he got going on. It's something else. He's more than a swinger. He's more than a voyeur. It's more than a cuckold, okay? Whenever you get through. Okay? Whenever you get through. Like this video. Like this video. Hey, yeah. I know that's right. It's up and stuck here in the home of the Lituation. Remember to like this video and gather in close. We got Texas in the house. Hey, Renaissance woman. Hey, y'all. We got Massachusetts in the building. Yes, it did. Oh, Angel McCants in the house with. Hey, y'all. Like this video. Like Diddy dun dun. Diddy dun dun. Diddy dun. Yes, it did. Diddy hit dun. And the official campaign got all other receipts. I don't know what's up with these girls talking about Diddy getting out. Diddy ain't getting out. Diddy should take that fucking plea deal. I told Diddy to take that fucking plea deal. Diddy need to go back and see if they get the plea deal still on the table. Okay, can I put the offer back on the table with? Okay, over here, it's just too much. And you know, I was having a conversation with my friend the other day, and I was telling him how I feel like Diddy is selfish for doing all of this. He's so selfish. What about his kids? What are they going to do now? Nobody is going to want to be affiliated with the Combs name, brand, them kids, the family, nothing after this. Nothing. I'm sure that all of the sponsors, endorsements, or whatever they had going on has all come to a cease. How are they supposed to survive after this? Diddy's bitch ass should have took that fucking plea deal so that none of this shit would ever seen the light of day. He knows what the fuck he did. Had his motherfucking kids up in that courthouse listening to all this freak nasty ass shit. Traumatized them kids. Now them kids probably at home trying to figure out if they want to experiment with semen, take a swim in baby oil. Like my daddy like that shit. I don't know. I'm saying let's try. I think he's selfish. If he was going to fight it, he should have fought it when Cassie filed that civil lawsuit. At this point, with all the evidence that could get against him, with him knowing what the fuck he's done, I feel like he's very selfish taking this to trial. I feel like he should take that plea deal and protected his legacy. If he cared anything about his legacy, which is part of the reason he settled with Cassie, he should have never took this to trial, because what's he going to do after, even if he does get out, what's he going to do after this? Who's going to want to be affiliated with Diddy after this? Even if they don't get him on a sex trafficking and you're an evil, sick, dirty, disgusting, pathetic, trifling, just scum of the earth. Like, you're just a despicable son of a bitch. You and your mama. Like, who's really going to want to be affiliated with the Combs family after this? No commercials, no TV shows, no hostings, like no more parties, like had he taken the plea deal and kept a lot of this stuff from seeing the light of day, the kids could have worked, the kids could have, what Justin, he makes music, Quincy's acting, the girls they model. Like, I'm not booking them. I'm not hiring them hoes. Didn't Justin get kicked out of Hollywood? They're not even renting apartments to these motherfuckers. They don't even want these motherfuckers in the city. I'm just saying. Somebody say he doesn't care as long as he can afford it. How long do you think the money's gonna last? He didn't even have enough to bail out. They said 50 million wasn't enough. And let's keep in mind, the feds have a 99% conviction rate. It's really, really, in my opinion, selfish what he's doing. Dragging his family in and out that courtroom, knowing what he did. That's why you settled with Cassie for a reason. You should have kept that same energy and took the motherfucking 5 years to the chin. That's what I think. Y'all let me know your thoughts in the chat. Is Diddy being selfish, taking this to trial? Put a 1 in the chat for yes, 2 in the chat for no, 3 in the chat for, undecided. Let me know your thoughts in the chat. Like this video, like this video, like this video. I think as the trial progresses, Diddy just looks worse and worse and worse. The prosecution is doing a really
job of building their case, and just qualifying Diddy, on every level, sex trafficking, transportation to engage in prostitution, RICO racketeering, that they're giving out, proffers and immunity to people who helped him facilitate. A lot of people been looking for the machine. The machine is testifying against Diddy because they don't want to go to prison with Diddy. Y'all see the machine? The machine is right there on the stand. Diddy's assistant took the stand on today. Alleged that he was hired to protect Diddy's image, and what he would do is prepare the rooms for the freak offs, and clean up after the freak offs, and make sure that to keep it low profile in order to protect Diddy and his image. Did you know that? We got all other receipts right here in house. Like this video, like this video, like this video. So, everyone, seems to think, feel the same way I feel, except for Doodoo is undecided. Doodoo Bird is undecided. But everyone said it's very selfish. It's very selfish. Okay. If he was thinking about his family and his legacy, I feel like, knowing what he's done, not only to Cassie, but to many others, that it would have been in his best interest to go ahead and take whatever plea deal or negotiate a plea deal, as opposed to fighting this in the public. Because again, like moving, after this, like during, like as of now, like what legacy? My. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Weird. Oh, if you guys are ready to get into some things, hashtag let's go. Hashtag let's go. We got a lot of things to get into. Just V said, I just can't wrap my head around doing this every week. I'm starting to lose sleep about it. My lawsuit is next. What lawsuit, friend? What lawsuit is that, friend? I hate to touch anything in the room when it was over, even if I wore a hazmat suit. My. I know that's right. I'd hate to have to clean up after that. Cassie said that they would literally leave the rooms destroyed and would get these, crazy bills from the hotels. She said one time the Intercontinental charged them to remodel the entire room because they had messed it up so bad. Baby oil everywhere, Astroglide all on the walls and shit. It was crazy. It was crazy. I'm not sure how much money he really has. It wasn't that he didn't have the bond money. They just refused to let him out. Absolutely. I mean, it just wasn't enough. He kept coming back with the same ass motherfucking offer. You know what I'm saying? And, I feel like they know that had they released him, he would have found a way to flee. Ultimately, I feel like he was trying to flee when his drug mule, Brandon Paul, was arrested when he and Brandon were trying to go on a trip to Jamaica, was it? And they grounded the plane, but they didn't arrest Diddy. Everybody was wondering why Diddy wasn't arrested, but they found, candies on him, which had, I guess, ketamine in it. Also, a lot of people were wondering what the Jolly Ranchers are for. There were Jolly Ranchers in the exhibits. And so what Brandon Paul, or what his drug mules, One Stop or whoever is supplying him with the drugs, depending on where he's going, sometimes they would put the drugs in the candy. And when they tested the candies, they found MDMA and ketamine in the candies. Yes, it did. So it's not, those aren't regular Jolly Ranchers, okay? Don't pick up no candy at Diddy house where you might find yourself under Okay. Yes, it did. Like this video. Like this video. Like this video. We got all of the receipts. We got all of the receipts. Oh, you suing Diddy for traumatizing you? My. You want to tell us about it? You want to tell us about it? We in the fish campaign has, you know, a very, very, nice audience. And we would love to hear from you. Yes, indeed. I'm gonna put the link in the chat in case you want to come up and tell us about your, lawsuit. Yes, indeed. If anybody has anything to contribute during the show, okay, you've been attending the trial, you've been watching the trial, you know Diddy, you have an opinion. You can sound off during the show. Click the link, and when I have a free moment, I'll pull you up. And I'm not gonna pull you up right away because I do have a show planned for you guys, but it's not like them other shows where they just go live and they just start talking. I actually plan my shows out, do a lot of research, organize the content. So when I have a moment, I want to make sure I get through, certain points. I will pull you up and let you sound off, or we'll talk, or whatever. Like this video is up and it's stuck here in the home of the situation. You already know how we get down. You already know how we get down. If you guys are ready to get into some things, hashtag let's go. I'm waiting on you. This is the interactive segment of the day. Let's go. Yes, it did. My. Oh, somebody said I won't even smoke in a room because I don't have to pay the $250. Friend. Yes, it did. They don't got no smoking room. We smoking in a car. All right. Yes, it did. Did we miss the signs? How did we not know he was a full-on crackhead? Mama, that's what I'm trying to figure out when, how did the Punisher not know that these people, the get high partners, wasn't high? Maybe he didn't see no drugs. Maybe he's seeing candy. Again, Diddy would sometimes, depending on the location, pick the drugs and candies. How else is he going to get these drugs across, customs and things like that? And plus, he likes to get high on the plane. Mm-hmm. Yes, it did. Yes, it is. If you guys are ready to get into some things, hashtag let's go. Were all the escorts gay? I don't think any other escorts were gay. I'm not sure though. My. I don't think Diddy was into. I don't think Diddy want. He's into gay men. I think that's part of the reason he has his these beards like Cassie is so that he can get these heterosexual men that he desires into the bedroom. They look like it. The Punisher looks like him. My. Who knowed, friend? Who knowed? My. If you guys are ready to get into some things, hashtag let's go. I'm waiting on you. This is the interactive segment of the day. Remember to support we didn't get a number of the day. We didn't get a number of the day. I need a number of the day. Win quick. We need a number of the day. Where's the quickest Twitter fingers at in the chat? 10 and up. Let's go. Oh, Johnny from Latin Man look like it too. Yeah, Latin, just the whole that he's on Latin Man gives like, homosexual vibes. Like, what is Latin Man? It sounds like a gay dating app. It definitely sounds like a gay dating app. Mm-hmm. My. Let's go. Let's go. Like this video. We're looking for the quickest Twitter fingers in the chat to give us the number of the day. 10 and up. Let's go. Hey, Sassy Paws. Hey, friend. Yes, it did. I'm waiting on you. This is an interactive segment of the day. If you guys are ready to get into some things, hashtag let's go. I'm waiting on you. Where my notes at? Where are my notes? Friend, don't jump out the window like that unless you planning on being the first person over to the support feature weird. Oh, the girls like to jump out the window. Weird. Don't jump out the window like that unless you're going to be the first person running over there to the support feature with $18 and $23. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Like this video. Win. Oh, the number of the day is 12. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. The number of the day is 12. That's yes, yes, it is. It's 12. Like this video, support this video, and look, if you guys want to support by sending more or less, you absolutely can. Some of you guys may want to support by sending 18, 23, 7, whatever you feel like contributing to the home of the lituation, whatever God is placing on your heart. It is absolutely appreciated from the bottom of my heart. And guess what? We need it. We need to keep these lights on, Crown. Okay, we need to keep these lights on, Crown. We can't do it without your support. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. All of, your contributions helps us to keep the lights on and produce this really, really, really good content whenever you get through. The number of the day is 12. Like this video. Remember to support the show. It's up and it's stuck here in the home of the lituation. Let's get these likes up, Win. Before I start pulling out these receipts, we really close. We're really close, Win. They're eating your ass up over there on the Twitter, Win. Okay, on period. Everybody here on YouTube, I need y'all liking this video and sharing this video right now. Let's get to 100 live viewers before we start pulling out these receipts. We're only 10 people away. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get these likes up. Shout out to Childish Bambino. You guys all follow my friend over there to support Feature Now and support the show. Support the show, Win. It's up and it's stuck here in the home of the lituation trophies. Remember to hop out of the bushes and support. You know what to do. You know what to do. Show out. Win. Okay, on here. Show these girls on Twitter how we do. I don't know where all these people from Twitter came from. Okay, on here, but show them how we keep it lit over here because they acting up over there. They really like the king. They really like the king over there. Shout out to everybody on Twitter. Yes, it did. Make sure that when you guys get a chance, you guys come on over to the YouTube and follow the official King Pain on YouTube. Yes, it did. Subscribe. Okay. Yes, it did. Turn your notifications on. Yes, it did. Y'all like this video? Like this video. Let's get these likes up, Win. Let's get these live viewers up. Win is up and it's stuck here in the home of the lituation. If you guys are ready to get into some things, hashtag let's go. So what happened to my notes? Oh, here they go. Here they go. Yes, it did. Shout out to Melinda. I know that's right. Win. Yes, you guys all follow Melinda over there to the membership feature and get you a membership. Get you a membership on today. Like this video. Remember to support the show. It's up and it's stuck here in the home of the lituation. The number is 12. We got any mods in the building? Where my moderators at? Like this video. Share this video, Win. Let's get these likes up. Yeah, so there go my moms. Shout out to just Mona in the building. I know that's right. So what's good, everybody? What's going on? You guys ready to get into some things? It's the official King Pain show. Act like you know where you're at. Win. Hashtag let's go. Let me see those crowns in the chat. Make sure you guys are supporting the show because things about to get lit. Okay. So today we'll be taking a deep dive into day 8 of the Sean Diddy Combs trial, federal trial in the New York City courts. And again, today was a wild one there in court today. We're talking about guns, expert testimonies, and a teaser about Kid Cudi. taking the stand on tomorrow. Yes, it did. Buckle up because you guys are in for a wild ride. Again, we're taking a deep dive into everything Diddy on today. When we're all caught up. When it feels good to be able to give you up to date updates surrounding the Diddy trial. My. If you're new here, smash that like button. Remember to subscribe, turn on all of your notifications. Shout out to all the new subscribers, the returning subscribers, the OGs. Yes, it is. Shout out to Black supporting the show. We can't do it without you. When you guys all follow my friend Black Butterfly over there to support feature and support the show right now. Yes, it did. Trophies. Oh, you know what to do. It's up and stuck here, home of the lituation. Remember, this is a business. Okay, it's much more than a video. It is an experience. Remember to hop out of the bushes. Drop something in the comments when it's up and stuck here in the home of the lituation. Chat, I want to see you guys lighten up the chat with emojis. Okay, on period. Crown emojis. Any emojis on today when let's stay interactive on today. Help me boost the viewership on today. The more that you guys comment and interact, you know, the more YouTube sends out our notifications. Okay, we definitely want this information to spread like wildfire. Okay. So Diddy and deep. Diddy is in deep. Okay, he's looking at life behind bars if somehow he does not prevail in this case. Okay, so let's break it down. Today, May 21st, 2025, and we're in the thick of this sex trafficking and racketeering trial. Okay, Diddy has pled not guilty, but we all seen the video. The prosecution came with some serious heat today. So let's start with the big exhibit that everyone is talking about. My. Like this video, and there were many exhibits. There were many exhibits displayed in court on today. Oh, we happen to have them all here. Hope I don't get in trouble for none of this, Swin. Okay, on period. Everything being shown to you guys is being shown to you guys underneath the fair use and copyright doctrine. This is informational and ed purposes. Yes, it is. This is news. Okay, this is black media. Okay, at its finest. When it, it's security. Yeah. Shout out to everybody pulling up. Hey, Rainer. Hey, Fran. I'm so glad that you can make it. Like this video. Hey, Dayla. Hey, Fran. I'm so glad that you can make it. It's up and it's stuck here in the home of the lituation. Make sure that you guys are liking this video and sharing this video. Let's get these notifications. I win. Let's get these notifications. I win. My. And boom. A firearm with no serial numbers on it. You know, the prosecution was hanging. Okay, they were literally hinging on these firearms. Okay, the prosecution was doing their best, but you know, how do you really explain the firearms with no serial numbers? You know, the defense was trying to say, well, you guys set them up in this way and they weren't stored like that. Allegedly, they were wrapped up in tape and the guns weren't loaded. But how else do you know? Of course, they unwrapped them so that they could take the photographs and place them. Like, what the fuck? Like, y'all are weird. What, they were supposed to take a photo of the shit in the towels? Like, how do we know what is inside of the, you know? Of course, they unwrapped it so that they can examine it and take photos and discover that, hey, there's no serial number on these guns. Now, you guys let me know in the chat, why do people tamper with serial numbers, scratch off serial numbers? What are some reasons that someone would want to, you know, erase the serial number? Let me know your thoughts in the chat. Homeland Security agent Gerard Gannon took the stand and pulled this out from the evidence box. This gun was found during the March 2024 raid on Diddy's Miami mansion. Now, hold up. Having a gun with a serial number scratched off, you guys do know is a federal crime on its own. For all the girls in the back saying that Diddy is, there's no crime. Everything is consensual. What's criminal about the freak offs? These guns alone are criminal. The prosecution's, again, is like, look at this. And the jury was eating it all up. Okay. Gannon said he didn't do the fingerprint analysis himself, but just the fact that this was in Diddy's house, in Diddy's closet, with all the freak off materials. The guns were literally stored with the dildos and Astroglide. Like, who keeps guns and bullets with dildos and Astroglide? Like, baby oil and Astroglide. Like, you might slip up and pull the fucking trigger. Like, why the fuck you got all that baby oil next to the fucking guns and shit? Like, that's crazy. Like, that's crazy. The Fish Kingpin got all other receipts. Again, the prosecution is doing a really good job of stacking the evidence against him. No serial numbers on the gun. Like, it's Diddy done. Y'all let me know what your thoughts in the chat. Y'all let me know what your thoughts. And yeah, this is definitely age restricted. Yes, it did. Let me pull that down for a second. When it's a lot of shit. Okay, on period. My. Stolen goods, okay, on period. Maybe the guns are stolen. That's the reason why somebody would scratch the serial numbers off to commit crimes and try to get away with them. That's, another reason, so that you can't track it. Absolutely, so that they're untraceable to do criminal behavior. So you can't trace the ownership. Absolutely. Probably the gun that he used to kill Tupac. My. They say Tupac still living somewhere in Cuba. But I'm trying to start a Tupac fund so I can get over there and search. All eyes on me. Yes, it did. Like this video. Hide and unaliving. Very so much so a crime win. Absolutely. And again, the prosecution is doing a good case. Doing a good job of, addressing all of the requirements for the RICO. Barcode scratched off on the baby oil and the Astroglide 2. Friend, not the barcode scratched off on the baby oil and the Astroglide 2. Lord, gather in close. It's always Hubert. Lord. Yes, it is. Like this video. We got a lot of things to get into. Remember to support the show. The number today is 12. My. Oh, so I'm, period. Just going with the flow, So, right, friend. Right. Used in a crime and are going to be used in a crime, right? Shout out to King Gemini in the motherfucking building. I'm so glad that you can make it. Yes, it is. So the whole thing is sketchy. The guns in the closet, the dildos, the Astroglide. Why does Diddy have heels in his closet? Why is all the freak off shit in Diddy's closet? Are those Cassie's heels? Who are the heels for? Does he wear them from time to time, or does he pick out what he wants them to wear and bring it to the freak off? Uh, sometimes he would use different women. So do all of these women have like the same stats? Where the shoes difference? I don't know. Like, it's very odd that he has stripper heels and lingerie in his closet. Why is this not in Cassie's home? He had cell phones and laptops, and again, all of this stuff was stored in the same closet. All the freak off materials, drugs, and all that stuff. I got all of the receipts. I just showed you guys the closet. But there's a few more pictures, okay, that was made public on today. Now, Diddy's defense team was quick to jump in. They're like, hold on, you can't prove this gun was used for anything shady or even that it's Diddy's. Well, it was definitely in Diddy's room, in his closet, next to his bed. I mean, one can assume that it's Diddy's. And you're right, the serial numbers are scratched off. So as of now, we can't connect it to any shady dealings. But I mean, again, the serial numbers being scratched off alone is a federal crime. It's because the serial numbers are scratched off, we can't trace it to any shady dealings. So who knows? You're right. They're trying to say it could belong to someone else in the house, staff, I guess, anybody. But who else sleeps in Diddy's room? What do y'all think? Y'all let me know in the chat. Is the gun a game changer for the case, or is the defense onto something? Like, how do you know that these are Diddy's guns? Like, but then, like, you can also pose the same question. Okay, well, how do you know if, that the Diddy oil belongs to Diddy? How do you know that the Astroglide belongs to Diddy? How do you know that any of this stuff? How do you know the heels belong to Diddy? How do you know that the rope belongs to Diddy? How do you know the handcuffs belong to Diddy? How do you know that any of it? How do you know the drugs belong to Diddy? The bullets? How do you know, how do you know that this is Diddy bathroom? This is Diddy shit. That's how we know that it's Diddy's. Fuckers you talking about? This is Diddy shit. This is Diddy's house. This is Diddy's bathroom. This is Diddy's closet. This is Diddy shit. This is Diddy's. Now, who knows? Only God knows what he's doing with these heels and this lingerie when Cassie is not around. Yes, it is. Only the Lord knows. Only the Lord knows what he's doing with all of this shit when Cassie's not around with him. Like this video. Again, I hope I don't get in trouble for showing none of those exhibits on period. Again, informational, educational, and news purposes. Yes, it is. Y'all like this video, and remember to support the show because this video may not be monetized Gathering close. Okay, next up, they had Dr. Don Hughes, and again, we're just going through it real quick right now. We will read the transcripts as well as the point by point summaries of the events from the trial on today. Like this video. We got a lot of things to get into. 99% is ownership. My. A cross-dressing Diddy friend. He done everything else. Okay, on period. Why not try love? He didn't try. Is it shout to King Gemini? Hey, yes, it did. You guys all follow my friend King Gemini over there to the support feature and support the show now. It's up and it's stuck here in the home of the lituation. Let's go. My. Somebody said, I think Diddy likes to cosplay. Okay, he definitely, they said what they said, he was up there looking like a Muslim woman. They said he was up in there looking like a Muslim woman. He had the little hair wrap on and the Indian garb. I don't know. The Muslim garb. I don't know. My mama, Skilo in the motherfucking building. Hey, friend. You don't remember the clip of Diddy wearing a wig? Might be from their freak off vault. My friend. If you gotta send it to me, send it to me, friend. Yes, it did. I'll pull it up during the show. I'll pull it up during the show. Like this video. Like this video. Like this video. A Punjab. Yeah, he was looking like a Punjabi. My. Like this video. Like this video. Like this video. Gather in close. We got a lot of things to get into. When so again, next up we had Dr. Don Hughes, okay, a big deal psychologist who testified in cases like Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. She came in dropping knowledge about why victims of abuse might stay in toxic relationships. She talked about fear, shame, even love keeping people trapped, and she said trauma can mess with your memory, so victims might not tell their story right away or might mix up details, kind of cleaning things up for Don and Cassie with, the minor inconsistencies in their story since it happened so long ago. And because this is trauma, sometimes the details get, they get mixed up. And like Cassie said, the more that she talks about it, the more that she remembers. So that's why certain details have slightly changed because, I'm remembering more. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. I heard that the psychologist, made Cassie's trauma make a lot of sense. Like the people who were questioning whether or not Cassie was trafficked and abused after Don Hughes' testimony, Dr. Don Hughes testified, a lot of people felt as though they knew, why Diddy's being charged with the sex trafficking and the racketeering and the transportation to engage in prostitution. Like the psychologist who testified, again, brought a lot of clarity to what the prosecution's aim is. Yes, it did. Like this video. When when he had the wig, okay. Yes, I think you just sent it to me, friend. Let me go on and see. Y'all keep talking about this wig. Did he had a wig on here? Oop. Not did he acting a fool in a wig. Ooh, y'all messy. Everything being shown to you guys during this video is being shown to you guys underneath the fair use and copyright doctrine. My. Let's see what Diddy talking about. Let's see what this Diddy do about. It's talking about here.
One of them motherfucking nights.
Oh,
I should have took some pictures before. Nice, it's the end of the night, and it was motherfucker. So we coming to you live. Diddy late nights.
oh,
Anything can happen. I'm just vibing. It's so wide. So you gotta keep the hair.
oh.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna wear this here in Toronto.
Hey, yo, let me ask you a question.
When I get to
That motherfucker floating like a motherfucking cloud. Like you had clouds on your motherfucking shoes. You know what I'm saying? And that motherfucker moving around.
Hey, you said Febreze, nigga?
You was floating like a motherfucking Febreze, my nigga. You was moving like, what nigga with a sand? You had a...
Was high as shit.
Nigga, it's just a late night. Nigga, I got my wig on.
Breezing.
Nigga, it's just late night. I got my wig on. Like this everyday shit. Like it's just late night. Okay, up here. This is what I do at night. The freaks come out at night. What? The freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night. What? The freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night. What? The freaks come out at night. I wonder if he had the wig on when he in there, with the semen. I wonder if he when he in there with the semen like this, with the cub all over the nipples. The freaks come out at night. What? The freaks come out at night. Damn. Where to find that? Like this video. My, you would think that Diddy would have a better wig, all that money.
And this ain't no goddamn wig. This is my motherfucking natural. I don't need to be ashamed of what the fuck.
That's a motherfucking...
It's a motherfucking natural,
He said, I don't need to be ashamed of. I don't need to be ashamed of. You don't live in your truth. You know, Kanye just came out. With, okay, live in your truth. Well, yes, it did. Yes, it did. At this point, you know, it might give you a little, you know what I'm saying, privilege there in jail, you know, different housing unit. Okay, you can go over there with the girls, you know what I'm saying? Let them know that you're ready to transition, honey. Yeah. Yeah, like this video up at his stuck. Deal. My mama, let me find out that you over there put it on the them stripper heels. My. There she goes sliding down that pole.
You know what I'm saying? I'm bringing it to Toronto and Atlanta. You coming to Atlanta? Yo, motherfucker, you coming or not, bitch?
Man, I'm down.
Now, if you don't get to Toronto, get to Atlanta. I know you got a busy schedule producing all them hits.
I'm definitely making it to Atlanta.
Maybe you should schedule in Cassie.
Nigga, Toronto, I'ma smash that.
Stay, but can you schedule me in? Because it's like
Yo.
They doing the album together. Y'all need to come see these shows and shut the fuck up, for real.
You talk.
I'm not talking to nobody. I'm just saying, let's have a.
You done got your hair right, and now you don't know nobody.
Oh.
I just don't feel right without my family. That's all, baby.
Oh, it was the tongue lip for me. It was. You got your hair right, and now you don't know nobody. What? Oh, did y'all see that? It's giving Shanae. It's giving you want a man. Why did you lick your lips at this man? Why you got your tongue all out like that, Diddy? You ready to lick some booty? My. And, you know, FYI, Diddy has terrible taste in men, okay, on period, because half of them niggas, okay, on period, half of them sex workers, half of them smeg workers that he had on his payroll looked a mess, in my opinion, okay, on period. Like, there ain't no way I was paying any of them motherfuckers for any motherfucking thing, man, okay? Just saying. And, you know, I'm hearing a lot of people saying that Diddy ain't have no preference. You know, the men were from all, you know, races, you know, and ethnicities. You know, he had Mexican men, black men, Indian men, white men. He had men from everywhere. And, you know, according to insiders, there hasn't been any, like, you know, alleged homosexual activity as of yet. But I believe, you know, this is a 2-month trial. I believe by the end of the trial, we're going to hear some freaky ass shit. Okay. Diddy is definitely a 69 God. He's a freaky ass thing. He's 69 God with. And I just know that he liked the booty. I could just tell he liked booty. Okay. Cassie hole is probably just gaping. And yes, it did.
I just don't feel right without my family. That's all, baby. If anybody else take it any other way, I just don't feel right without y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Now, motherfucker.
I don't even know why I'm FaceTime recording you like you entertaining niggas. You ain't entertaining nobody. Niggas is touching snaps. They got 15 seconds. You wasting time.
Baby, you trying to destroy me?
Hey, yo, you gonna meet me in Atlanta?
Yo, ATL, you know what I'm saying? We gonna hit Atlanta.
No, he's trying to fly that nigga out. Is this one of the Smeg workers? He trying to fly that nigga out. You could be ready to come to Atlanta.
No, we don't have to trap out of Atlanta.
Well, we're going to trap out of Atlanta.
Come in, get my fucking way. In Atlanta, I'm bringing something special. Hey, yo.
Okay, Meek Mill need to tell us about that Smegs tape. Okay, on period. Yes, it did. Meek Mill need to stop hiding. Meek Mill need to stop running from the truth. Meek Mill need to tell us what happened on that Smegs tape. We heard him hollering. We heard him screaming. Yes, it did. My. Now he was doing a little too much hollering by and screaming, okay, about that fucking Tootsie Roll. From what I'm hearing. Let me find out Meek Mill was putting on a show, try to make Diddy feel good. My. Who knows? Meek Mill might be testifying.
Ash, what up? XO. I'm on a T-Dot. What's up, Sister God? Drake, what up, baby? Yeah, we coming, baby. Yeah, Cash. Toronto always show love, you know what I'm saying? You guys understand these big sweets. I came in with the biggest sweet. I remember I came out there with the biggest suite in Toronto. They got some shit cool up top. Everybody did a little act, you know what I'm saying? Drake was even in that mode. So, we going to Toronto, and we just going to have fun. That's it. These guys over. Told the blind. Sometimes you can vibe and get lost, man. 20 years of hits, and the soundtrack of your life.
My. Oh, who bag was that? Is this the intermission? Is this the intermission, or they had a freak off? This one of the disguises? I seen Cassie bag over there on the table, and a couple bottles. Too many bottles, in my opinion, for one person. Just like the cool down period. They said that they would take breaks during the freak off, and pretty much the sex worker would be in the other room just waiting for them to come back out, sometimes for hours.
Atlanta, we coming. I'm alive! Hey, yo, we on our way to Toronto. Love, let's get ready.
He gotta get stressed out. He gotta get stressed out. Okay. My. Like this video. So, Diddy is definitely giving sketch win. Okay, on period. Definitely giving, in tune with his feminine side when, for all we know, the heels and the lingerie in the closet were his. Again, he said that's what he do at night. With nighttime, he put on wigs, and he flips his hair, and he taps into his inner she. So my makes sense now. It makes sense now. Y'all like this video? Like this video right now. So again, the prosecution is using Dr. Don Hughes' statements to back up their case about Diddy's alleged abuse over the years. Yes, it is. Shout out to OG Patrice and everyone else pulling up. Shout out to Minnie's Curls in the building. Win. Yes, it is. Like this video, and remember to support the show. The number of the day is 12. Gather in close. Again, we got a lot of things to get into. Just breaking down today before we get into the transcript. So here's the tea. The prosecution pointed out that Dr. Hughes was once hired by one of Diddy's own defense attorneys for another case. They called out their own witnesses' connection to the defense. And the defense tried to flip it, saying her memory issues happen in all relationships, not just the abusive ones. So the defense's strategy again is to discredit Cassie in any type of way. And they're saying that, her memory, you know, loss, is not just, you know, in this relationship, but she doesn't seem to be able to remember anything from any relationship that she's been in. So it's, they pretty much are playing trust in there, and the defense is getting really desperate. Again, all the money that Diddy is paying them, you would think that they would be putting up a better defense. Like, oh, she doesn't have good recollection from any of her relationships. That's in her past. She's in a new relationship. She's happy. In previous relationships, she was traumatized. So it makes sense that she would try to put it away and forget about it. And you know, and being that it's so long, that some of the details would not be, some of the details would, you know, slightly differ, um, based upon, um, how many times she's telling the story. I mean, I'm sure each time she tells a story, she remembers something different. So Diddy's family is back in the courtroom. Okay, Diddy's sons Justin and Christian were in the courtroom on today, watching it all go down. Imagine being there, seeing your dad in a hot seat, and today they're pulling out the exhibits, and Diddy is breaking. Diddy is breaking down. Throughout the trial, we haven't seen him show any emotion. He's usually very active, passing notes. But when they start pulling out the exhibits, when they start showing the gun and the astroglides, and the friend and his family was there, he kind of just, you know, sunk into his seat and put his head into his head, hands into his head into his hands, um, almost in like a shameful manner. And this is the first time, again, since the trial started, that we kind of seen Diddy act in such a manner. So, people are speculating, oh, that, the prosecution has the upper hand right now. And, you know, Diddy's attorneys have to do a better job, period. All that money, all that money and no defense is crazy to me. Okay, so now the biggest cliffhanger of the day. The prosecution said that they're calling Kid Cudi tomorrow. Yes, Kid Cudi will be testifying tomorrow. I know there's a lot of outlets saying that he's not coming, but he is coming. It has been confirmed. It's literally in the transcripts when, I think there's a lot of people who are there in New York just for the clicks and the views, who are not standing in line, who are not actually inside the courtroom, not in the overflow rooms, that are just reporting, again, for the clicks and views. um, According to the transcripts, Kid Cudi will be in court on tomorrow, and he will be testifying. So, you know again, that goes into, be careful who you get your information from. Um, Apparently, he's going to testify about a time Diddy allegedly threatened him over a fling with Cassie Ventura like a decade ago. And, Cassie's mother also testified on yesterday, and she also spoke on the relationship and the threats that they received from Diddy over Kid Cudi. So, you know, this goes into the coercion and the force. You know, Cassie was not free to leave. Contrary to belief, everybody's saying she was grown. She made the choice. She could have left. If Cassie tried to leave, if Cassie tried to go and be with anyone else, Diddy would threaten and attack, beat, and coerce. He extorted her parents out of $20,000 because he was mad that she was having an affair with Kid Cudi. He just paid $20,000 for her to get some personal training, and he wanted his fucking money back. Or he was gonna leak their sex tape. So again, Kid Cudi will be in court on tomorrow, and when Kid Cudi testifies, I'm sure his testimony will be explosive. Everyone is going to be talking about it. He's literally trending right now. Everybody is talking about it. Kid Cudi did that, like what the hashtag is. Diddy blew up Kid Cudi's car. Like he's literally trending right now. Everyone is on the edge of their seat. We can't wait for his testimony, wondering, what he's going to say. And if he has, more evidence to contribute, what evidence is going to come out on tomorrow? There's going to be more photos, more videos. I heard they played some freak off tapes in court on today. They played a tape of Cassie pleasuring herself, and some tapes of Diddy and Cassie. And I wouldn't want to be in there if I could. Okay, I'm here. Don't nobody want to see all that shit. This is crazy. I about to have me fucking waking up every night with nightmares. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Oh, so Kid Cudi is not afraid to speak his truth. He will be there again on tomorrow. What do y'all think he's gonna say? Y'all let me know in the chat. Drop your predictions in the chat. Talk to me. I talk back. Do we need to take a poll? Let's get that poll going. Let's get that poll going. Do you think that Kid Cudi testimony will be beneficial to the prosecution? Yes or no? Put a 1 in the chat for yes, 2 in the chat for no. Let me know your thoughts in the chat. Again, what do you think he's going to say? He's apparently going to testify to Diddy's control and the threats and the car explosion. Will Cudi's testimony help or hurt Diddy? Or, 3, it won't change much. 3, nobody really cares. My. Like this video, like this video, like this video. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the chat. A lot of people think that it will help. A lot of people think that it will help. Okay. I know that's right. Yeah, this is insane. This is insane. Oh, so the prosecution's painting Diddy as a controlling figure with the gun. He is the controlling figure with the gun, the power, and the shady lifestyle. And the defense is pushing back, saying everything was consensual, and this gun doesn't prove jack shit. What are your thoughts? Y'all let me know in the chat. With Kid Cudi coming up, things are about to get even spicier, and we're only on day 8. Okay, this trial is expected to run for 2 months. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the chat. You guys remember to support the show. We got Cash App, Super Chat, Venmo, Zelle, and we got the transcripts from the court win. Jumping over to the transcripts win. Yes, it did. Now we're all caught up. Everybody knows what's going on. We're about to do the point by point with the official campaign commentary. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. As if you can get me to shut up. Y'all like this video, like this video, like this video. Gather in close. I'm dropping a link in the chat just in case anybody wants to sound off, say anything. You're there in New York. You've been in the court. Any takeaways? Um, hit the link and say something to me. My. Nina C says she hopes that he rots in jail. My. My, 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 my. Well, don't let the official campaign rot in this chair. Remember to like this video and support this video. The number of the day is 12. Where my trophies at? Where my trophies at? It's up and stuck here in the home of the situation. The shooting at the Hollywood studio is part of Little Rob's story. My. My. Let me pull up the transcripts compliments of the intercity press win. Oh, like this video. If you guys are supporting the show, drop those trophies in the chat. Okay. You guys are ready to get into some things. Hashtag let's go win. Hopping over to the live transcripts win. Yes, it did. Official campaign covering everything. Diddy win. Shout out to everybody watching on YouTube, everybody here on the Twitter and Twitch. They eating y'all ass up on today, YouTube. Like this video, share this video. We got nearly 200 people over there on Twitter. Win. Let's get these likes up. Win. Let's get these likes up. Win. Make sure that you guys are sharing this video. It don't cost you a motherfucking thing to share this video and keep it lit with the crowd right now. Shout out to Dudeverse. He said prison is where he will go. Jail just holds people for a year or until the charters are done. I learned this on today. Oh, you was today years old when you learned that, friend? My. I've been to know that, friend. Little Rod isn't a part of the case, so the feds must have not believed him. I don't think Lil Rod believed him. Okay. If you guys were following the civil case, I mean, it's still open. But half of the claims were dismissed. Half of the claims were dismissed. So apparently the judge ain't believe half that shit either. My. Again, it's a developing story, and we will continue to keep our eyes and ears to the streets. Yes, it did. Yeah. Yeah, I got an obligation to my people. Yeah, to make sure that you guys are up to date on all things black media. Yes, it did. Like this video. It's up and stuck here in the home of the situation. You didn't believe him either. Yeah, Lil Rod shit was like. But in hindsight, the men that Diddy is, that is on his payroll aren't really that attractive either. So who knows? He could have had a little thing for little Rod. He was writing his music. Could have been a love and hip hop type of thing. Who knows? Who knows? I don't put everything past him. I don't know what's going on. Okay, they must got their chicken bones out on today. Who's ready to get into some things? Hashtag let's go. Hashtag let's go. They must got their chicken bones out on today. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Are you supporting this video? Win. Hop out of the bushes. Remember to support the show. Win. We can't do without your support. The day is 12. Trophies, you know what to do. Don't be weird. Don't be weird. Follow my friends over there to the support feature and support the show right now. Diddy should have taken the plea deal because I don't think he's going to get out of this one. I don't think so either. Then they gave Diddy chance at the chance win. Okay, on period. Diddy had plenty chances win. Okay, on period. He should have known not to end up back in this position. Okay, after they let him go for the Natanya Rubin shooting, after popping that girl in the head, yes it did, and allowing his bestie Shine to take the fall, like he should have known never to end up in this position again. Win. Okay, on period. It's Diddy's own doing. I know that's right. Skilo! I know that's right. You guys all follow my friend Skilo over there to the support feature and support the show right now. It's up and it's stuck. If you guys are ready to get into some things, hashtag let's go. I'm waiting on you. I'm waiting on you. We got the transcripts from the inner city press right here. When going over the transcripts, when we're going over Diddy's indictment, federal indictment from top to bottom, when going over the testimonies from today. Okay. Yes. Let's go. Let's go. Narcissists never learn their lesson. I know that's right. I know that's right. You see, that fucking jacket, that fucking jacket. My. She's still out here making it up, acting like she's some sort of insider when even the feds have deemed her. Oh, even at the civil level, Tony Busby said, I wouldn't. Even told Tony Busby with his lying ass wanted nothing to do with Jackie. So that should let you know. That should give you some insight to, Jackie. My, look at all them people over there on the y'all see everybody over here on the Twitter. My, they eating y'all ass up. Y'all like this video, like this video. Let's get these likes up, share this video, YouTube, gather in close. Y'all see all them people over there on the Twitter. Hey Twitter. Hi everybody on Twitter. I love y'all. When like this video and remember to subscribe to the show. When come on over here to YouTube and subscribe. When let's get into these transcripts. Okay, so we got the Inner City Press, U.S. Sean Diddy Combs, day 8. Today they're gonna have a Star Island an expert. Okay, they also are gonna have Don Hughes, who is a psychologist, and they thought Kid Cudi was gonna come today, but Kid Cudi sent an email alleging that he was not making today and that he is in fact going to be there on tomorrow. Like this video, like this video. We got a lot of things to get into. How long we've been live? An hour, almost 2 hours. Okay, an hour and a half, almost 2 hours. Okay, let's go ahead and start our 5 on it challenge. Win. Yes, it did. At this time, we're looking for 10 people to go ahead and hop out of the bushes and pick 5 on it. Win. Yes, it did. Like this video, and remember to share this video. Win. Anybody got 5 on it that official Kingpin can keep? Yes, it did. Support this video. We can't do without your support. So jumping right into the day. Okay, the Judge Subramanian, states the defense letter about Dr. Hughes preserves your objections, Miss Shapiro. But the defense letter is not in the docket, while after inner city press's objection, the U.S. letter is in. My, whatever that word. The judge. When Dr. Hughes is on the stand, I'm sure Mr. Bach can raise that in cross. As we reported yesterday, Combs' 10th lawyer is Jonathan Bach, husband of Alexandra Shapiro, who was defense for example in the Trump SPAC trial. Okay, thought I was tripping. The judge asks, what about these texts involving Miss Ventura and buying drugs in Boston? The prosecution states, we think it's irrelevant, but if they redacted it, it is not hearsay. That she was in Boston and on her own. I think that's why Mr. Agnifilio wants it in. The judge states, I'll think on it. Okay, the prosecution states, we are concerned that Miss Porter's death may be used to build sympathy for Mr. Combs. That's, I believe, Albie Shore's mom. And lead jurors to believe that if he's convicted, his children may. And the judge states, I'll think on it. As to Mr. Cudi, the defense is concerned about hearsay. If you guys don't know who Mr. Cudi is, that is Kid Cudi. My. So the judge is wondering where Mr. Miscudi is. The prosecution states Mr. Miscudi will not be testifying today. The judge said, "Did I miss that?" The prosecution says, "We emailed you at 10:45 p.m." Okay, so that was last night, not a.m. p.m. So they emailed him at 10:45 p.m. the previous day. Okay, so the judge proceeds. Please get the witness. Like this video, like this video, like this video. For the girls in the back who don't know who Mr. Gannon is, okay? The Fish campaign has all other receipts. Don't fret. Okay. So Mr. Gannon is the Homeland Security agent. Okay. Gannon gave more details on what was found during the raid of Combs's property. You guys, the exhibits. There are more exhibits that we'll go over shortly. Residue that tested positive for cocaine and ketamine was found inside the Gucci bag, as well as MDMA pills, a meth fragment, and evidence of ketamine and Xanax. The court heard. The court was sworn. The court was shown a photo of a closet in a hallway containing 25 bottles of baby oil and 31 bottles of Astroglide lubricant. Male escort Sheree Hayes has previously testified that baby oil was used during sexual encounters with Combs and his ex-girlfriend Cassandra Ventura. Guns and bullets were also found. Defense lawyer Tinny Gregoros tried to show that the guns were kept safely stored with the magazines were not loaded into the receivers, but they were loaded, but they were not in the clip. The clips were not in the guns, but the clips were very much so loaded. He seemed to suggest investigators manipulated what they found for the photos and arranged them in a way that looked nefarious. So that is what we're going to learn from Mr. Gannon during his testimony. So let's jump right into it. Like this video, like this video, like this video. So the Judge Subramanian, welcomes back Mr. Gannon, and the jury enters the building. Okay, the prosecution states, Mr. Gannon, let's continue with the items you seized on Star Island. GX215. What is this? Gannon states high heels and sex items in the master closet. My. Like this video, like this video, like this video. We're in the middle of the 5 on it challenge. We're looking for 10 people to hop out of the bushes, spit 5 on it. Remember to support this video and drop those trophies in the chat so we can acknowledge you. Gather in close. So Gannon confirms that he finds high heels and sex items in the master closet, in the master bedroom, which belongs to Diddy. Okay, the prosecution states, what is this? Okay, Gannon states 3 cell phones found in one of the booths. So they're pulling out the photos, they're pulling out the exhibits that I showed you guys, and I asked him, what is this? What is that? And he's describing what he found. And he found cell phones and drugs and guns and lube and dildos and a lot of other things. The prosecution displays the Gucci bag for the jury. Pull up GX10A and the stipulation. Zoom in on paragraph 5. A white plastic bottle. It contained liquid residue of meth and liquid MDMA. My. So Diddy again was doing all the drugs. All the drugs when you name it, he was doing it. He had it on deck just in case. Yeah. Diddy, through this trial, we learn is an addict who was doing drugs every day before his incarceration. Prosecution states these pills were found with a Tesla imprint on them. These had the active ingredient in Xanax. This $100 bill had residue of cocaine, Mr. Gannon. What's this? My. So then Mr. Gannon asks a dark wood box with the word puffy on the top. My. Again, you know, there's been testimonies that he would pop, pills that look like Obama, and the candies also contain ketamine and MDMA that he would get from his dealer. Candies like Jolly Ranchers, regular lollipops would have drugs in them. When tested, they came back containing, the ketamine and, etc. Like this video, like this video. We're in the middle of our 5 on the challenge. Remember to support. Let's go. Prosecution. How do you know that this is the Astroglide and the baby oil that you seized? How many bottles of each? Gannon stated 31 Astroglide bottles and 25 baby oil bottles. My. That Diddy oil. If you really want it, if you really need it, he's got it. Yeah. Take that, take that, take that. The prosecution states any other cell phones found? Gannon states yes. The prosecution states BX 1301, page 3, paragraph 11. The prosecution states, was a gun found in this suitcase? Gannon states yes. 45 caliber pistol. The prosecution states, hold the bullets up for the jury. No further questions. My. Now hold the bullets up for the jury. No further questions. The judge states cross. The defense hops up. Oh, that's why they said, well, the bullet, hold the bullets up for the jury. No further questions, because that's the prosecution. They like, you see, the damn clip was loaded. Okay. It's a dangerous man that he is. The judge says cross. The defense hops up and says, the day of the search, you knew that Mr. Combs was leaving the country with his twin daughters. Objection. Sidebar. After the sidebar, Teeny Gregoros, in planning the search, my. Teeny Gregoros from the defense, in planning the search, you knew that none of the targets of the investigation would be there. Objection. Overruled. The judge states. Agent Gannon states the plan was to have him not there, but we had contingencies. Teeny Gregoro states, what type of vehicles did you use? Agent Gannon states, an armored vehicle. Gregoros, and a boat come in by land and by sea? Gannon states, it's a common practice. Gregoros states 80 or 90 agents. Gannon states, not all at the same time. Gregoros states, you found 6 people and kept them in handcuffs for an hour? He said, no, ma'am. There was one individual who wasn't happy with us and wasn't cooperating, so we kept him in handcuffs longer. Yes, we did. Gregoros states, because he wasn't happy with cuffs? Gregoros states, there was a music studio in the guest house, right? DX 305. Do you recognize this? Gannon states, yes, ma'am. It's the studio. Gregoros moves to admit photos of mixing board, keyboard, love in jeweled script over it. My, which is again a part of the exhibits I showed you guys earlier. Yes, like this video, and remember to support the show. We're in the midst of our 5 on the challenge, which means we're looking for 5 people to hop out of the bushes to bid 5 on it win. The support features are pinned. If you guys need any other support features, just let us know. We got cash, super chat, Venmo, Zelle, crypto, however you want to do it. Remember to support the show. We can't do it without you. My. While Agent Gannon is still on the stand, here's, as courtesy of the Inner City Press, from court, artist Elizabeth Williams, Gannon with gun and Combs with head and hands, May 21st. So this is Diddy with his head in his hands. And a lot of people were wondering, why didn't they just show pictures? Today in court, they brought out the actual exhibits. They brought the guns out in court today. They didn't bring out the pictures. They brought out the guns. When he said hold up the clip, he held up the clip with the bullet still in it. He held up the gun with the serial number scratched off of it. They brought the big guns out today in court to show everybody exactly how dangerous Diddy is. A lot of people was like, why they didn't just show us pictures? Why did they bring? They want to show you how big this fucking gun is. This is it hit different when you see the fucking gun than looking at a picture, you know? And, you know, the prosecution was saying, I'm not the prosecution, the defense was saying that the prosecution was misrepresenting, you know, the weapons. And then they're like, well, shit, look at this. Did we misrepresent this? Are we, is this misrepresented? Look at this fucking gun. You see this shit? Look at them bullets. Are we misrepresenting it now? Are we misrepresenting it now? My. Did you guys see the where's the photos? The photos of the clip. He said, raise the clip. Show us the clip. The prosecution said, show us the gun, show us the clip. He said, no further questions. He said, show us the clip. He said, no further questions. Like this video, like this video, like this video. We got a lot of things to get into. Yes, it is. I know that's right. We're in the middle of our 5 on it challenge win. Shout out to Melinda. 1 down, 9 to go. Gather in close. So, Teeny Gregoros, again on Diddy's defense, states the gun was wrapped in a towel. It didn't look like how you displayed it to the jury yesterday, right? This the best defense y'all got. He said, yes, ma'am. She said, did you find any photos of Mr. Combs with these firearms? He said, we did not. Okay, they're his, man. Those are his guns. Why else would they be in his house? Yes, it did. Yes, it did. You guys all follow my friend Melinda over there to support Feature and support the show. Teeny states, do you agree that handguns, metal, are easier to get fingerprints than maybe another type of device? Gannon states, can't say if it's easier, but it can be done. Gregory states, can you get fingerprints off of a gun easier when it's inside? Gannon states, I think so. I mean, the fact that Diddy had these guns wrapped in towels means to me that he was trying to hide or erase the fingerprints, you know, like they were very cautious about handling the gun and making sure that there were no fingerprints. That's why they were wrapped in towels. Let's talk about that. Why the serial numbers are wrapped off and why they're wrapped in towels and why the clips are fully loaded. Like, come on in, Teeny, whenever you get through. Okay. So again, Diddy's defense, Teeny is questioning Gannon, Agent Gannon, who also is, you know, Star Island expert who also raided the home. Okay, so at Homeland Security, you have Mr. Combs' DNA, right? Gannon states, I don't know. Gregory said when he was arrested, the government took a DNA swab, right? Gannon said, I don't know. Gregory states, hold up the Gucci bag. Hold up the Gucci bag, please. I know that's right. Shout out to Minnie in the building. Yes, it did. You guys all follow my friend Minnie over there to support Feature and support the show now. Yes, it did. Support the show right now. We're in the middle of our 5 on the challenge. We got 2 down, 8 to go win. Yes, this is the interactive segment of the day. You can interact with us, okay? You can turn up with us, win. Don't be weird, okay? We all family over here. We don't bite, okay, on period. Okay, we just argue a little piece. Okay, but, you know, we come on back. Okay, we come on back. Everything be all right in the morning. Win, okay, on here. We all love each other. Okay, yes, it did. Yes, it did. Remember to like this video and support this video. We can't done it without your support. Thank you to everyone donating to the video. We're in the middle of a 500 challenge. Lego. My. He said, hold up the Gucci bag. Let me see. What the Gucci bag? Where the Gucci bag? So the Gucci bag is the bag that everyone has been talking about. The bag that Diddy keeps all other drugs in. All other drugs. The bag that the assistant, he literally had a personal assistant that would tend to his Gucci bag, make sure that all the drugs. He had at least 40 different uh narcotics, okay, and different substances and things, okay, in the bag, okay. Yes, it did. And it was this one person's job to make sure that this bag got packed up. Oh, there go to Gucci bag. There go to Gucci bag. Okay, on period. Lord, all of these pictures win. My, like this video, because I know that I ain't gonna get no fucking monetization on today. But this is the Gucci bag, and that's some of the pills and things they found within the bag, the Obamas and the Teslas and the Blue Dolphins and all of that. Yeah, all of that, all of that, all of that, all of that, all of that. This video is not made for kids, okay? Shit. Oh. What about the children? Still ain't heard nobody say nothing about no damn kids. My. Does encouraging official campaign to finish him got his gospel album every stream, live stream count as Frank, yes. Frank, yes. You ain't gonna let me forget about it. And I'm here for it. Keep on doing what you're doing, friend. You ain't hurting nobody. Okay, on period. Yes, it did. Like this video, and remember to support this video win. There are many ways to support. Okay, you can support this video right now by liking this video, sharing this video, and jumping in the comments. Okay, come on in. Come on in. So that was the Gucci bag. Okay. So Teeny Gregoros, again, the defense states the drugs were in this bag and in the puffy box, right? Gannon said yes. Gannon said yes. Did I show y'all? I definitely showed y'all the puffy box. Definitely showed y'all the puffy box when my. Let me see. Let me see. I got a better photo of the puffy box. Like this video, like this video, like this video. We're probably going to come back to it because I don't know where's that. Ooh. 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 I think it was in those other photos I showed y'all. Like this video, like this video. I wonder how much money you pay someone to carry your drugs for you and risk going to jail. My. I don't know. I don't know. You got to be a damn fool to do some shit like that. Gregor says, Your Honor, I'm going to introduce a sealed exhibit with the help of IT. May I approach the witness? The judge says yes. Deputy, we may proceed. DX 304. Prosecution, Smizer states, cut off the screens. Can't see the exhibit. Combs, defense, Teeny Gregoros states, please don't say the names of the people in this photograph other than my client. Don't talk about it. Prosecution, Smizer states, may we confer with counsel? Judge states, you may. The deputy states, we may take the sealed exhibit down. Gregoros states, Agent Gannon, you lived in Florida. Don't many people have guns in their homes there? Prosecution states, objection. The judge states, rephrase your question. Gregoros states, do you have guns in your home? Gannon states, yes. Gregoros states, no further questions. My. The judge states, redirect. The prosecution states, no. The judge states, next government witness. So they are now done with Gannon. My. Again, for the girls in the back, okay? Like this video, like this video, like this video. Major takeaways from Gannon's testimony. Where my receipts go? Okay, it's happening again. Okay, I'm here. Gannon gave again more details on the raid of Diddy's property. He testified to the results of the testing of the pills and the drugs and the candies. He testified that they contain ketamine and qualities of Xanax, MDMA, meth, as well as other and a slew of other things. The court was shown photographs of Diddy's closet, the hallway, which contains 25 bottles of baby oil, 31 bottles of Astroglide, um, the guns, the bullets. The gun had the serial number scratched off. He testified to that as well. And that the magazines were not loaded into the guns, but the magazines, in fact, were loaded. Um, and yeah, just making sure that everybody is up to date and we all know what's going on. Like this video, like this video, like this video. It's up and stuck here in the whole of the situation. So the prosecution is calling their next witness. When my, the government calls Dr. Don Hughes. Um, what is your profession? My. Again, Dr. Don Hughes is clinical and is a clinical and forensic psychologist. Okay. She states that I treated people who were in World War II, which was such an honor. When I think I have, well, I know that I have a photo of her here. Let's go over what the takeaways from her testimony really quickly here. Don Hughes, who is again a clinical and forensic psychologist, Hughes was giving evidence as a blind witness. So she had not reviewed evidence in the case and was not there to comment on the specifics. Instead, she outlined the nature of abusive relationships and how they can impact victims. She talked about how it was common for victims to stay in abusive relationships and to delay disclosing abuse until sometime after it occurred. Substance abuse is a very common coping mechanism to numb the pain, she said. PTSD could make recalling information difficult, she also said. Again, she doesn't have knowledge of, you know, the Diddy indictment. She doesn't know Diddy or Cassie personally. She was not brought in to diagnose anyone, but just give generalized information as, far as the nature of abusive relationship and how abuse impacts victims. Okay. And let me pull up a picture. Okay. Because we like the visuals. We love visuals over here. Don't we love visuals over here? Like this video, like this video, like this video. We got a lot of things to get into. My. It's the Fish King Pain Show. Act like you know where you're at. Plays. Act like you know where you're at. My. My. Ooh. There she go. There she go. There she go. There she goes, sliding down that pole. Astro glide all up and down the pole. My. My. Forensic psychologist now giving evidence. Dr. Don Hughes, a clinical and forensic psychologist, is now giving evidence in the court. This is her on the stand. Okay. Um, Earlier, the judge told the court that Dr. Hughes has not reviewed the evidence in the case and will not talk about the specifics or Cassie Ventura specifically. Hughes also cannot testify about certain topics, including the idea of coercive control, or speak about the credibility of the accusers in the case. The court was told instead she will differentiate and explain different types of abuse according to the prosecution. Dr. Hughes previously gave evidence during the 2022 defamation trial of Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. Okay, so we're getting ready to jump back into the transcript. I just wanted you guys to have a visual of Dr. Don Hughes taking a stand to testify against Diddy. Like this video, like this video. It's the Fisher King Pain Show. Act like you know where you're at. Okay, we got a guest backstage. Let's see what's going on. I love phone calls. I love when y'all call in. Yes, it is. OG Patrice. Hey, friend, what's going on?
Hey, friend, can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear you.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you doing? Just covering
I'm
the Diddy
good.
trial and everything.
Yeah, I see you doing a good job. Listen, it's
Thank you.
definitely
What are
you're
your
welcome.
thoughts on the Diddy trial?
Oh, it's getting juicy. I think that in the beginning, everybody kind of got caught up with, with Cassie, right? I think they didn't realize that Cassie is not on trial here, that Diddy is on trial. But I think because she was the star victim or victim number one, I think everybody kind of got caught up in immediately needing somebody to blame, like right away, right? So I think that's kind of got lost in the sauce in the beginning. But I think now, as time is going on, and they realizing what the prosecution is doing is taking everybody on this journey of the behavior and the character of Sean Diddy Combs. I believe now the focus is swaying back towards where it needs to be, and that's the character and the behavior of the person that's on trial, not necessarily Cassie. We all know she was a victim because we all saw that tape, right? But I think, in the interim, immediately people just wanted to blame somebody, and immediately seeing a certain size of Cassie where it seems she was acquiescing with a lot of things. Now you got the psychiatrist coming in, and the psychologist coming and explaining how trauma bonding, how being a victim of domestic violence, how being a victim of assault, and then you mix that with alcohol and drugs, and this is what you got: trauma. You got how the brain interprets it, how the brain compartmentalizes trauma and domestic violence, and how it takes victims years and years and years before they walk away for good. It is known statistically that they can go back and forth, come and go back and forth up to like 7 times before they leave for good. And some people never leave. Usually happen to the ones that never leave. They stay in those abusive relationships until the victimizer passes away, or either they pass away, or either the victimizers ends up unaliving the victim.
And you know what I think the most bizarre thing about this, is that Jackie ain't never said no shit like this. Like, all the stuff that's coming out about Jackie and all of her delusion ain't never said no shit like the stuff that we're hearing about Diddy in court.
That part. Exactly.
I'm like, she said some crazy stuff, but I like, you ain't said, you didn't know about the Diddy warrior. You ain't know about, I would think that everybody has been talking about the Diddy warrior. Like, that would have been something that would have been at the top, of your list.
Well, friend, if you watched her when she first got out there and they put the camera on her, she pretended like it was about the victims. But in the end, she said, I'm just glad I'm here for it, because she made it all about her, which is what she always do, right? So if she really cared about the victims, she would have remained out there and kept the focus on what it needed to be focused on and what she truly was there to be about. But of course, we know that she's the narcissist that she is, that she was going to keep the focus on her being the star at some point, or trying to be the star, and then getting overshadowed by the bigger content creators that was out there that was getting in the courtroom. Okay. She couldn't get in the courtroom. So it became a jealousy thing for her, and that's why she didn't stay. She got up out of there when she realized it ain't about you, Jag. It really ain't.
Not at all. You did nothing. You contributed nothing to the takedown of Diddy. Nothing you said is in his indictment. And that's crazy. You've been talking about this man for 5 years, and nothing you said is in his indictment.
Well, friend, you and I both know that only thing she did was regurgitated a bunch of stuff that she heard for years and years and years, and heard other people say on other platforms, what other content creators were saying, what other conversations was being said about Diddy in that situation. And we've been knowing for 20 plus years that Diddy has been a hot mess in the entertainment industry. We know about all the rumors with Bieber and Usher. She wasn't doing anything but sitting on the blue couch or anywhere else and regurgitating what was already said.
Absolutely.
That's what she was doing. So now we're being taken down, this journey of and things are coming out, unbelievable things, right? That we probably wouldn't have never imagined or dreamed of Diddy doing. Like, we knew he was nefarious, but the things that we are hearing come out with these freak offs is just beyond what I ever, like, I knew he was a freak, but
Yeah.
that is beyond, and I want to say that is beyond even the like they trying to say he's a swinger. To me, that's beyond that, right? Because him and Kim Porter were swingers. When he was with Kim Porter, they were swingers. They would get with other couples and they would swing off, and they would switch couples, you know, and do even the same sex. A lot of people don't even know that Kim Porter was bisexual. And that's because when she got with Diddy, she did swinging same sex ways with him, right? So now we know that that is more likely where it ended with Kim. I don't believe that she ever crossed that line with Diddy, or Diddy could make her or coerce or force her to cross that line of doing what Cassie ended up doing, because Kim was already mature and she had moved past that. She had left already. So now you get a young, impressionable 19-year-old who is very naive and gullible, who's very, very overwhelmed by the stardom of a Diddy, right? And obviously probably have some self-esteem issues within herself long before she met him. So she was easily to manipulate, to groom, and to mold at 19, being as impressionable as she was, seeing stars in her eyes and thinking, this man can make me a star, right? So now he sees her and see that he can mold and groom her in a certain way. And that's absolutely what he did. He definitely groomed her. The grooming got worse and worse. And then now you got the abuse on top of it. It usually starts verbally first, and then it moves on to physical, right? And then it moves on. He pushed the envelope every time with her to see how far he can go. And when he saw that forcing it with violence was the only way she acquiesced, which was the way he controlled her. When you controlling someone financially, when you have all the keys to how they live, how they survive, how they get around, and you got their career in your hands, because not only was he portraying himself as her man, he was also her boss. He was her boss first. So now you get this person that she solely looks up to and admire, right? And now he's molding and grooming her into this person that one day she look up and don't know who the hell she is, right? And indulged in some things that she probably would never imagine a dream that she would. But she's 19 and her brain is not fully developed. She's naive, she's gullible. And he took advantage totally of that, in my humble opinion. So now you mix all of that up with a person that is a narcissistic, malignant, overt sociopath and psychopath like Diddy, right? And then this is intel what you get. This is what you get. What he did is beyond what I ever would have thought. And now I really do realize he is at best a psychopath, because anytime you can take a hammer and beat on somebody's door to try to knock it down, to get in, to get to Cassie, you will take that same hammer and unalive that person.
Or
I'm definitely
how he felt
capable.
like he could put his hands on her friends. Like, you're in a relationship with Cassie. You're not in a relationship with her friend, so you're not happy with the friend because she's doing drugs with Cassie. You hit the friend in the head with a hanger. Like, you're crazy. Like,
Exactly. He
what?
thought he could control the narrative in every aspect of Cassie's life. And he was even trying to triangulate Cassie with her best friend. And it ended up working, because she broke the friendship off after that happened, and she came to pay her friend off the $30,000 and made her sign the NDA. That's when the friend said, I got to break this friendship off because you are more on his side than my side. Was just that gone. You take all of that physical abuse, verbal abuse, mental, emotional abuse, financial abuse, right? and you mix that with drugs and alcohol, you got a hot mess. She was so badly damaged, she actually was losing memory. When Diddy even had control, I don't know if y'all know, he had control of her medical records. Her medical records. Which was a HIPAA, because he wasn't her husband.
That's another crime.
So exactly, he had access from the doctors, paying the doctors off to get her medical records when she was losing memory from the drugs and probably the domestic violence from him going upside her head all the time.
I mean, everyday people lose memory from, you go out, get drunk, and, wake up the next day like, damn, what happened? So, I mean, it's totally understandable that, sometimes she would get so messed up that she doesn't remember everything. She said they had so many freak offs, like, they were, challenging Don's testimony because Cassie didn't testify about this frying pan incident. But, chances are that's probably something that she doesn't remember, but that's the one time Don was there and she does, so who's to say it didn't happen? Maybe he hit her so hard that she went into a coma.
Yeah, the brain is a funny thing, right? And a lot of times with trauma, we want to suppress the trauma. So she absolutely could have suppressed that and not remembered it. I think even Don was struggling with that, on the stand. That's why they was like, oh man, the defense, they dog walk, Don. But I think Don was probably remembering things as she was up on that stand, but she probably suppressed a lot of her trauma that she went through with Diddy. So in turn, it made it look like she didn't know what she was talking about, or she was confused about some things. And that happens a lot of times with the mind. Psychologically, the way the mind compartmentalizes trauma, right? We got different parts of the brain that controls different things: memory, concentration, focus, all of that. So trauma, when you suppress it, goes to a particular part of your brain, and you may actually forget some of the trauma that happened to you. You may know something happened. You definitely know something happened, and you may know who did it to you, but you may forget all of the events of what happened. You may not recall every single thing. And I think that that's what Cassie struggled with and what Don struggled with as well, trying to suppress the trauma.
And that's what Dr. Hughes in this in her testimony, she explains how, the trauma can affect your memory. And that's part of the reason why Cassie and Don, their testimonies have been a little inconsistent because, they're remembering more, because things that they have suppressed are now coming back to the light, especially with them being on the stand.
Absolutely. And we go every day in our lives and can do that. I know I have been on an interview with a job, right? And think I got all my questions that I want to ask when the employer asks, so do you have any questions for us? And I'd be like, yeah, blah, 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 right? And then as soon as I leave, I'd be like, dang, I forgot to ask them this. That's because that's how the brain works. We all can do that, like in everyday life. You go to the store, you make a list to get something, and you will still forget it. So I think that they was giving, that those ladies a hard time when it came to that. But I think that psychologist got up there and I think she did a really, really good job for the prosecution with explaining how, trauma bonding, narcissistic abuse, being a battered woman, Stockholm syndrome. I think Cassie, she qualifies in all of those areas, right? And people don't realize that Cassie will probably be in therapy for the rest of her life. I can almost guarantee you that she will be in therapy for the rest of her life for what she went through, the 10, almost 11 years of being with that man. It's not something that $20 million can fix. It's not. That's only compensation for the great bodily harm and the mental harm that she went through. $20 million Lawyers got 33% of that. She'd be lucky if she walked away with 10, 11 million, right? So just say $1 million for every blow she took that man gave, right? And then you take the 10 million that she rightfully should have sued that hotel for, the Continental, because you know what? They swept that under the rug and Diddy paid them off to make that video disappear. So she rightfully so should have sued them. I see nothing that she did wrong. The statute of limitations was up criminally, and of course, with her signing an NDA, it now becomes null and void because crimes are committed. So therefore, she have to come forward and break the NDA that she signed with Diddy, because the NDA is null and void when a crime is committed, and he's up with criminal charges now. So therefore, she had to either sign a proffer or either take immunity to testify against him.
So what are your thoughts? Is Diddy going to jail or not? Is he going to beat it?
I do believe that he's going to jail. I believe that thus far the prosecution have proved racketeering. I do believe they had proved some form of sex trafficking as well. I do believe that. If anything, worst case scenario, it will be a hung jury or a mistrial. That's the worst case scenario. But I believe, like right now, and I know they just dropping little Dego bombs right now. The napalm bombs are starting to drop now with the two employees. I think that was proof enough for the racketeering and the enterprise, involving his enterprise, right? With the threats and the bribery and all. I think that those napalm bombs will drop tomorrow. Maybe when Kid Cudi testify, another napalm bomb might be dropped, right? So, because Kid Cudi allegedly had a conversation with Diddy after that and asked him about the car situation, and then Diddy told him, "What about your car? Like, I've done it, and what about your car?" You know what I mean? So now you got him being a witness to having that conversation with Diddy, and Diddy telling him, "Yeah, I did it, and what about it?" You know what I mean? So I think that the napalm bombs are being dropped now, and as we go along more and more, we're gonna see that all of these charges for the X trafficking, the racketeering, the coercion, and all of that is being proven now before our eyes. I do believe that.
I know that's right. Well, at this time, I'd like to thank you so much for coming up, friend. I need to jump back into this transcript, friend. Yes, it did.
All right.
And I'll talk to you soon. Thank you, friend.
All right. Bye-bye.
Y'all like this video, like this video, and remember to support the show right now. We're in the middle of our 5 on it challenge. We got 2 down. We're looking for 8 more people to hop out of the bushes and pick 5 on it. Our big dog is gonna send $40 right now. We ain't okay. Keep this show going for everybody. We need a few more hours on the clock because we got a lot of things to get into. Like this video. Remember to support the show and drop those trophies in the chat because we can't do it without your support. Oh, who's ready to get into some things? Hashtag let's go. So the government calls Dr. Don Hughes to the stand, and we got the transcripts in-house, compliments of Inner City Press. Let's go. Dr. Hughes responds that she's in clinical and forensic psychology. She said, "I treated people who were in World War II, which was such an honor." The prosecution states, "How many times have you testified in court?" Dr. Hughes says 60 or 65 times in SDNY, EDNY, and the Northern District. Also New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Connecticut, and Virginia. The prosecution states, "We offer Dr. Hughes as an expert witness." Defense states no objection. Like this video. So the prosecution is up first to cross-examine. So they state, "What do you anticipate covering?" Dr. Hughes states, "Why victims stay, memory, etc." The prosecution, "Have you been retained by the government?" Dr. Hughes states yes. The prosecution states, what is your hourly rate? Dr. Hughes says $600 an hour, 6,000 for the day in court. Bitch! 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 I feel like maybe I'm in the wrong profession. The fuck? Feel like I'm doing the wrong shit now. $600 an hour. My. Like this video, like this video. The prosecution states, why do victims stay? You here to tell us why victims stay? Tell us why victims stay then. Why they stay, huh? Dr. Hughes states there are psychological bonds and the psychological consequences of abuse. The prosecution states, what are the levels of fear? Dr. Hughes states it ranges from physical violence to butterflies. Violence doesn't have to happen all the time. My. Jane said, drop the PayPal link, please. Can we get the PayPal link? Crown family, where my moderators at? Hey, Laura Lee. Hey, friend. Hey, just Mona. Can we get the PayPal link for Jane? We're in the middle of our 5 on it challenge. We're looking for 8 more people to hop out of the bushes to put 5 on it. If that's you, remember to drop those trophies in the chat so we can acknowledge you. We have quotas to meet, Crown family. We have challenges each and every show. Let's make sure that we're knocking out our challenges. Okay? There's no other show like it on earth, okay? Period. All these other bitches is pretending, okay? They all try to be king, okay? Period. Me have tried, okay? They all have failed whenever you get through, okay? Make it whine, make it whine. Whenever you get through. Yes, it did. The prosecution states, what is psychological violence? Dr. Hughes states, intimidation, throwing things, telling you what you can do and where you can go. Defense says, objection. Judge states, hold on, I'm going to strike the last answer. Damn. Okay, I don't need y'all help. The prosecution, Mitzi Steiner, begins to question Dr. Hughes, states, what can be the role of sexual abuse? Dr. Hughes states it puts the victim in significant psychological fear. The prosecution states, why does it prevent leaving? Dr. Hughes states shame, degradation. They don't want to think about it. The prosecution states, what is emotional abuse? Dr. Hughes states, putting down our partner, feeling like a piece of crap, making them feel like a piece of crap. Prosecution states, what about financial dependence? Dr. Hughes states, the abuses controls housing and transportation. Taking away her laptop, defense states objection. Judge states sustain. Sustain. Shout out to Jane. There is the PayPal link right there, the Cash App link. Oh, no, she wants the PayPal link, not the Cash App link, the PayPal link, friend. It's actually pinned in the chat. It's in blue if you're looking for it. It's pinned in the chat in blue. The PayPal link is when. Remember to drop those trophies in the chat once you support the show so we can acknowledge you. So back to the situation. Okay. The prosecution states, are you familiar with love bombing? Dr. Hughes states, the honeymoon phase. The abuser showers her with gifts and affections to get her back. The prosecution states, does the attempt to leave happen over time? Dr. Hughes states, yes, it takes multiple attempts. The prosecution states, which is the most common coping mechanism? Dr. Hughes states, trying to work it out because of the trauma bond. You don't want to lose your partner. According to the prosecution, personal coping mechanisms, how does placating and appeasing work? Dr. Hughes states, we're trying to avoid abuse. The prosecution states, what is minimization? Dr. Hughes states, the victim says, maybe they had a bad day at work, maybe they were intoxicated. It's a way to stay in a relationship, but it increases their risk. It's not a long-term strategy. It gets from one assaultive episode to the next. My. Yes, friend. Yes, friend. This is a link to PayPal right there. That's a link to PayPal right there. So the prosecution states, what about the power relation? Dr. Hughes states a person can have power as principal of a school, like as the principal of a school. The victim asks, who is going to believe me? The prosecution states, when does the victim finally speak? Dr. Hughes states, in a safe environment or after psychological help. So, they're just going over the power dynamics, the psychological abuse, the mental abuse. Um, Diddy is the one in control. Diddy is the one who has all of the power. And, again, this is the prosecution building the case to show just that. Okay. This is Diddy. Cassie had no control over what was happening around her. Diddy was in control of everything. Okay. Like this video, like this video. We're in the middle of our 5 on it challenge. Remember to hop out of the bushes and support this video win. Let's keep this video going. How many people want to be here for another hour or so? Remember to like this video and support this video, and know that we can't do it without your support. Okay, we're looking for 8 more people to put 5 on it. That official kingpin can keep. Let's go. Okay, so back to the prosecution. Okay, what type of language do victims use when they first speak of it? Okay, Dr. Hughes states they minimize, they are piecemeal. They remember the chipping paint on the ceiling, the smell of alcohol on the perpetrator's breath. And then guess there was a sidebar. Okay. Sidebar. Hold on one second. What happened when? Okay, sidebar in the cross examination. It will be by Jonathan Bach, Alexander Shapiro's husband, only recently brought on as Sean Combs' 10th lawyer, Combs Bach. Okay, so now it's time for the cross. It's the defense, and they are now questioning Dr. Hughes. Okay, so let's check out what Diddy's defense, what kind of defense did he pay for? Okay, did he's paying for? What kind of defense they put up? Okay, so Bach, okay, Combs' attorney, states your clients, you observe them closely, their cognitive style, right? Dr. Hughes states yes. The defense states people don't fit into boxes, right? Dr. Hughes states, well, there are categories. Bach, the defense states, but you have to listen to particular individuals, right? Dr. Hughes states, I'm not divorced from my training. Bach states, when you do forensic work, you want a lot of sources of information, right? Dr. Hughes states, well, if it's relevant. Bach states, you look at police reports, witness reports, and the like, and stuff like that, correct? Dr. Hughes states correct. Bach states, are you familiar with malingering? She states, I am. Maligning. I think that's supposed to be maligning. Anyway, gathering close. Bach states, okay, people can fabricate emotional responses, correct? Dr. Hughes states they can. The judge states, Mr. Bach, should uh should we break here? Okay. Bach states, well, I don't have a good cliffhanger. Okay. I don't have a good cliffhanger. I know that's right. Shout out to Jane Locke in the building. Yes, it did. 5 down. Yes, it did. 5 to go. Remember to hop out of the bushes and support the show. We're just 5 trophies away. 5 trophies away from our 5 on it challenge. My. Anybody got any trophies out there? Send in your support now, so then the judge lets them go on a break. My. Like this video. Like this video. My. Gather in close, gather in close. So they all on break. Okay. During the break, they bring in George Kaplan to invoke his Fifth Amendment right against self-incrimination. And they pretty much give this man immunity. So let's recap. Um, okay, let's recap Hughes, Dr. Hughes's testimony before moving into Kaplan's testimony. When, okay, for the girls in the big. So we just heard from the expert, um, the trauma expert. Okay, um, and the trauma expert explains why victims stay in abusive relationships. Okay, forensic psychologist and trauma expert Dr. Don Hughes is asked if victims of abuse remain in relationship. She states that it is common to stay in an abusive relationship. She says they stay because their abusers are using a lot of behaviors that make people feel entrapped. Psychological, emotional, economic abuse, all to keep victims in a relationship to make them feel like they can't leave. Victims also have a bond with their abuser, she adds. And abuse itself causes psychological disorders, which makes it difficult to leave a complex, difficult situation, explained Hughes. It's difficult to break up in the best of circumstances, she says. And again, after her testimony, a lot of people, again, started piecing it together, you know, started realizing that, you know, Diddy, Cassie is the victim here. Okay. Psych psychologist The psychologist went on to explain the workings of an abusive relationship. She states trauma expert um Dr. Don Hughes explained um she explained to the jury how physical and psychological abuse works. Hitting a partner is just one tool of an abuser. She says the fear it creates debilitates them. It doesn't have to happen all the time. Once they show the ability to do it, the threats, the controlling, um, and the put downs, that's all solidifies the threat of using more physical violence. It makes them feel afraid of the threats, and she can't get out because of that fear. The proverbial feeling of walking on eggshells and not knowing what is coming next. Victims focus on staying safe in relationships and not thinking about getting out of it. The court hears sexual abuse is one of the highest types of traumatic stress. You are walking around injured and harmed. They experience a tremendous amount of shame, humiliation. They don't want to make it public. It prevents them from getting help to get out of the relationship. She explains how emotional abuse removes a person's motivation to do anything that might be helpful. If you can't talk about what's happening in the relationship, you cannot get help. Financial dependence can also stop a person from leaving an abusive relationship. Again, detailing all of the reasons why Cassie may have stayed in this abusive relationship. She said people don't think about getting out of abusive relationship. People think about staying safe in an abusive relationship. Cassie stated that she was trying to help Diddy. She was trying to fix Diddy. Um, but, she realized that, that was a bus. Okay. And the defense cross-examined the forensic psychologist. Um, and, you know, during the cross-examination, Combs' behavior changed. As I stated, he was sitting back in his chair, looking over at his legal team with his head down. There were times he was moping and putting his head, um, in his hands, giving, this look of, defeat. Yes, it did. Like this video, like this video. Moving right along. Moving right along. When next on the docket, we have Kaplan. Okay, so a lot of you guys may not know who Kaplan is. Okay. So let me explain what Kaplan contributes to the Diddy trial. Kaplan is Diddy's former assistant. Okay. Kaplan explains to the court that he set up the hotel room for Diddy, including the clothes, the candles, the baby oil, the Astral Glide lubricant, and that Combs would host um, different female partners. He also revealed during his testimony that after Combs left, it would be Kaplan's job to collect his belongings, clear up the baby oil, and tidy away lots of liquor bottles. The court heard. Kaplan said it was implied his job was to protect Combs and his public image. Combs threatened his job on occasion. He also added when jumping right into the testimony. You guys remember to like this video and support this video. We're still in the middle of our 5 on the challenge. We're looking for 5 more people to hop out of the bushes and put 5 on it. That official King can keep. Remember to drop those trophies. It's up and stuck here in the home of the lituation. Let's go. Okay. Back to the transcripts via the inner city press. Okay. So they returned after break. Just a Romanian welcomes everybody. The prosecution starts. Did you receive a subpoena? Mr. Kaplan responds, yes. Do you intend not to answer on the Fifth Amendment grounds? Kaplan responds, yes. The prosecution states, Your Honor, please sign the immunity order. The judge states, has he read it? No. The judge states, well, read it first. Okay. The prosecution states, the attorney says he's read it. The judge states, I will sign the immunity order. The prosecution states the government will seek to admit GX69A. So they've given Kaplan immunity, being Diddy's assistant. They don't give out immunity unless, you're offering up some serious information. Clearly they came to Kaplan, the feds approached Kaplan and pretty much said, hey, you either give us Diddy or we're going to arrest you also. Kaplan is a part of the machine. For all the people looking for the machine, Kaplan assisted Diddy in a major way with the freak offs. Setting up the freak offs, cleaning up the freak offs, making sure he had everything he needed for the freak offs, and keeping them low profile. You guys want to know how this stayed under wraps for so long? Kaplan helped Diddy stay under the radar, helped this sex trafficking Greek stay low profile, incognito for all of these years, being that he set them up and cleaned them up and was responsible for protecting Diddy's personal image. Like this video, like this video, like this video. When the judge says now break, okay, so they broke. The prosecution said, Your Honor, we've emailed you the exhibit over the break. Combs Agnifilio, Diddy's attorney, states we object to it as hearsay. The statement, thank I feel you, from Mr. Combs is ambiguous. He could say, thanks for the advice. Wait, hold on. Go back right here. Hold on. They throw me off. Okay, yeah, so that's where we at. Okay. So the judge will pick it up after Dr. Hughes. Please get her back on the stand. So they get Dr. Hughes back on the stand. Witness entering jury. Combs back. Combs defense attorney. You are with the American Psychological Association, which says you should only render an opinion after an examination, right? She states where. Dr. Hughes states this is a different role. Diddy's defense attorney, Box, states, you have not gathered information about this case, right? So again, we're back on the psychologist. The judge says put her back on the stand after the break. So we're speaking back to Dr. Hughes. Okay. Dr. Hughes says, I am not rendering an opinion on any individual. Again, she's not allowed. Okay. She hasn't evaluated Diddy or Cassie, nor has she met them ever. She's met with the prosecution, and that's the extent of her knowledge on this case. Bach states there's someone named Cassie, but you don't know what she said, right? Dr. Hughes states, I don't. Um Bach states you testified across the river in EDNY, right? Dr. Hughes says, right. Bach states, and you say the same thing, even those cases are different, correct? Dr. Hughes says it's to help the jurors understand. Bach states, but it's their job to consider their case, right? Bach states, you don't publish data on the patients you have evaluated, do you? Dr. Hughes states, it's confidential. Bach states, so I can't cross check your experience, the basis of what you are saying, right? Bach states, people might go to a civil lawyer to make a little money, right? The prosecution states objection. The judge says, let's move on. Bach states, in civil litigation, you might look for malingering, right? Bach states, you gave a webinar about giving expert witness testimony, right? Dr. Hughes states, yes, for battered women. Bach states, let me show you DX. The judge states, sidebar. So pretty much he was calling her out because I guess what Dr. Hughes does for a living is go from, you know, case to case to case, courthouse to courthouse. And she gets, majority of her income comes from being a witness in these type of cases. And what the defense was pointing out is that, they've done some research and they've realized, that she says she goes from case to case and she pretty much says the same thing. She gives the same generalized information out in every case that she is a part of. And she also teaches classes on how to be a professional witness. Um, and she's making a killing. She's making $6,000 for being a part of this case alone, and she gets $600 an hour for being a professional witness um, for cases such as these. So the defense wanted to point that out so that the jury knows that she's here to do a job. She's getting paid to be here. She's getting paid to testify, and they're pointing out the fact that she testifies in this way every time, no matter what case. If the case is different, or what if the case has, every case has different circumstances, but she will give you the same script, and she teaches people this script. Again, trying to, this is a defense. This is the defense's attempt to diminish Dr. Hughes' testimony. You guys like this video, and remember to support. We're in the middle of our 5 on it challenge. Do we have any more trophies in the building? We're looking for 5 more people to hop out of the bushes, pick 5 on it, win. Oh, or if you big dog, just hop out of the bushes and pick 25 on it, win. Let's go. So during the sidebar, exhibits from Star Island, Ray, the Baby Warrior, and the Astroglide, and all of the exhibits that I showed you earlier were presented. The judge spoke to the jurors. He said, jurors, we're going to send you to the jury room for a bit. All arise. The jurors leave. The judge states, yesterday, Shapiro submitted an exhibit ex parte, now reviewing a document. What should I focus on? The prosecution states, it shouldn't show this witness has a bias. Okay, the judge states she can be shown the document about training domestic violence advocates and asked if she remembers, but I won't admit it as evidence until she denied it and it becomes prior inconsistent Statement. Witness re-enters the jury. Combs's Diddy's defense attorney states, "Does this document refresh your recollection?" Dr. Hughes states, "Let me look at it more closely." She states, "Yes." Bach states, "The fourth part is about navigating cross-examination, right?" Dr. Hughes states, "Yes." So they continue to call her out about her profession and how she is a professional interviewer. Okay. Um, Combs, Bach, um, states, "Most of your income comes from court related work, right?" Dr. Hughes states, "No, maybe half." Bach states, "You've raised your rate to $600. Dr. Hughes states, "It's been the same for some time." Bach states, "But you raised it." Dr. Hughes states, um, to commensurate with others, pretty much to, match the going market rate. Everyone else is charging $600. Why should I not? Everyone else is getting $600. You know, Bach states, "You've been retained hundreds of times, but you never come into court and testify in defense of a man accused of a sex crime. You always are coming in defending these women." Dr. Hughes states, "That's correct. I don't evaluate offenders." Ooh, my. Combs, defense attorney Box states, "You met with the prosecutor 6 times to prepare your testimony, right?" Dr. Hughes states, "Correct." The prosecution states, "Can we have a sidebar?" Okay, what you mean we met to prepare her testimony? We didn't help her prepare shit. Okay, she's the expert. The judge states, "You may." So they have a sidebar. Okay, and they come back. Box states, did you discuss the topics with the prosecutors?" Dr. Hughes states, "With all due respect, it was mostly me educating them." My. They said we need some clarity on that. You sit up here making like we coached her win. Okay, we ain't coach her ass win. Rephrase the question. Okay, sidebar. Fix it, Jesus. Y'all like this video, and remember to support the show. We got Cash App, Super Chat, Venmo, Zelle, Crypto. We're looking for 5 more people to hop out of the bushes and pit 5 on it. Let's go. Oh, hell, period. So, Box states, "But you know nothing about the case. Were you advising them on how to present evidence in domestic violence cases?" Box states, "Didn't you help them write briefs?" The prosecution states, "Can we have another sidebar because this whole..." The judge says, "Yes, but I'll keep it brief, okay? Shorter than the last one, please. Shorter than the last one, okay?" The judge states, "Sorry that it wasn't shorter." Okay, so I guess they had the sidebar, but it wasn't shorter than the last one. So he came back and he apologized. The prosecution states, "You reviewed some filings to the court. In this case, it was all related to the subject of your expert testimony, right?" Dr. Hughes states, "Correct." The prosecution states, "In fact, we redacted." Dr. Hughes states, "You did." Okay, so it seems that the prosecution is back. They're back from the sidebar, and now is time for the prosecution to do their cross. The prosecution states, "You are a board certified forensic psychologist, right?" Dr. Hughes states, "Yes." The prosecution states, "How many of those are there in New York State?" Dr. Hughes says, "I think about 40." Recross. Okay. Now it's back to the defense. The defense states, "Your defense work is almost entirely for victims of domestic violence, right?" Dr. Hughes states, "I'm not sure that's true." Box states, "You work with Mr. Brian Steele, who was defending a woman charged with reacting to domestic violence, right?" She states, "Yes." Box states, "And Mr. Steele decided not to use you after meeting with you." The judge states, "Move on." Relevance. Box states, no further questions." The judge states, "Next witness," and the government then calls George Kaplan back to the stage. And again, George Kaplan is Diddy's former assistant. Okay, so let's jump into his testimony. Okay, so the prosecution states, "When did you work for Combs Enterprise?" Kaplan states, 2013 to 2015. The prosecution states, "What fell under the holding company?" Kaplan states, clothing, liquor, entertainment. I was the executive assistant to the chief operating officer. The prosecution states, where did you work? Kaplan states, 1710 Broadway, New York City. The prosecution states, what was your next position? Kaplan states, executive assistant to the chairman, Mr. Combs, from September 2014 to September 2015. Okay. The prosecution states, who did you report to? Kaplan state, Miss Courtroom, KK. She essentially ran Mr. Combs's life. My. Lock her ass up too. The prosecution states, where did you report? Kaplan states, um, L.A. The prosecution said, what did you do? Kaplan said, carried his bags, made such things where when he wanted them, as he trusted me more, he had me around more. I set up hotel rooms. The prosecution says, how many hours a week? Kaplan said 80 to 100 hours a week. How much did you get paid? Kaplan stated 125,000 a year to start. Bruh? Bitch, please. Bitch, please. You working 3 part-time jobs. What you talk about? Lord. Like fuck part-time, working 3 full-time jobs and you get it paid for one. My. Like this video, and remember to support the show. We got Cash App, Super Chat, Venmo, Zelle. We need a few more trophies in this building as we cross the 3-hour mark. Let's make some progress on this quota. Let me see us make some progress on this quota. When anybody got 5 on it? Yes, it did. That official Kingpin can keep. Like this video. Remember to support the show. Anybody got 5 on it? Let me know in the chat. Remember to support this video. It's up and it's stuck. It's the home of the situation. Act like you know where you're at. We in breaking down this Diddy trial. Okay, on period. Day by day breakdowns, okay, and commentary from the official Kingpin win. Today we're covering day 8 of the Diddy trial win, and things are getting lit as Diddy assistant Kaplan takes the stand win. My. Like this video, and support win. I'm waiting on you. This is the interactive segment of the day. We've been live 3 hours. Win is up and stuck here in the home of the situation. Let go. Okay, let me see those crowns in the chat. I want to see you guys liking this video, flooding the chat with emojis. Win. This is the interactive segment of your day. Your interaction with this video puts this video in the algorithm. Help me, please, Win. I want to see you guys all jumping out of the bushes and into the chat, and let's trigger this algorithm. We want YouTube to send out our notifications so that everybody knows what's going on here, okay? Nobody on the YouTube is giving a better breakdown. Okay? Whenever you get through. Yes, it is. It's the official Kingpin show. Act like you know where you're at. Yes, it did. I know that's right. Follow Sergeant King. Follow just Simone out the win. Okay, they know how to follow directions. Yes, follow Sassy Paws win. They know how to follow directions win. Let me see this chat flooded win. Okay, on here we got hundreds of people here. Shout out to the 200 people over there on Twitter. Shout out to the 100 people over here on YouTube. I can't believe it. Twitter is eating y'all ass up on today. It's crazy. Y'all like this video? Make sure that you guys are subscribed to this video, following, turning all your notifications on. It's up and it's stuck. Lego. Okay, so back to the situation. Okay, so he's getting $125,000 a year to start. Okay, he's working 80 to 100 hours a week. That is crazy. When a full-time job is only 40 hours a week, so he's working almost 3 full-time jobs, getting paid for one. Okay, what did you do in the morning? The prosecution stated. Kaplan states, make sure everything was in the bathroom. The breakfast was cooked. He was recording a mixtape, so we worked late. The prosecution states, who was security? Kaplan stated, Uncle Polly, D-Rock, and Ruben. later licensed security in the second half of 2015. The prosecution states, how frequently did you communicate with Mr. Combs? Kaplan stated, multiple times a day. Things could be found in the back, an iPod, drugs, whatever. Anything he needed, he knowed who to call. My. The prosecution states, did he threaten you? Kaplan states, he threatened my job. How often? Kaplan stated, maybe monthly. He say he was only to be surrounded by the best people and that he wasn't. For example, he went me for a 1 liter water and I brought back 2 half liters. He said, oh, he wanted me to go get a 1 liter bottle of water, and I came back with 2 half liters. And he said, no, 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 no. Yes, please. And pretty much an overpaid janitor. My. That's what it's giving. My Diddy, you better take this fucking water, get out my fucking face. You could have went and got this shit yourself. Fuck is you talk about? My. Now he threatened the job once a month. You only got a 1 or 2 times threaten my livelihood, bitch, and I'm out. Okay, I'll find me another job. Yes, it did. The prosecution said, how did you travel? Kaplan said, on his jet, going in advance to make sure everything was all set up. The prosecution said, how did you set up the hotel rooms? Kaplan stated, there was a bag. I unpacked it, clothes, candle, Astroglide, and baby oil. The prosecution stated, who brought this? Kaplan said, me. It was me. I brought it. Often it was me. The prosecution stated, in what cities did you set up the hotel rooms? LA, New York, Miami. In LA, Mr. C, Bel Air, the Intercontinental. The prosecution said in New York, Kaplan stated the Trump Tower, okay, Trump by Columbus Circle. In Miami, the SLS. The prosecution said, how was the book? Kaplan said, Frank Black, based on Biggie's Frank White. My. The prosecution stated, would you clean up the rooms? Kaplan said, yes. Bottles of baby oil, Gatorade, once brown crystallized powder on the counter of the bathroom sink. The prosecution stated, why did you clean up, and not the hotel staff? Kaplan stated it was implied protection to protect his public image. I was keen on doing just that. My. Like this video. Let's get these likes up. We shout out to everybody interacting with this video. I see the viewership jumping up. Okay, as you guys interact with this video, you guys are the real MVPs. Remember to run on over there to the support feature and support the show now. We can't do it without your support. It's up and it's stuck here in the home of the lituation. It's up and it's stuck here in the home of the lituation. Let's go. So the prosecution stated, explain. Mark Agnifilio, Diddy's defense stated objection. The judge stated overruled. Kaplan stated, I found hotels with sell photos to newspapers to shame guests. So the prosecution stated, did he reach out to you from the room? Kaplan stated, yeah, for food, clothes, sometimes drugs. I did it. Whatever he asked me, I did it. Okay. The prosecution stated, what drugs? Kaplan stated, doc, kit, whatever the fuck that is, I don't know. Okay, dope, maybe, maybe a dope kit, maybe that's what it said. The prosecution stated illegal drugs. Mark Agnifilio stated, I object to the term illegal. The prosecution stated, what other drugs? Kaplan stated Advil, ketamine. The prosecution stated what he asked for. Kaplan stated, I picked up drugs for him. MDMA. The prosecution stated, who asked? Kaplan stated, Mr. Combs in LA and Miami. Kaplan stated, in Miami, Mr. Combs asked me to call a person. He came and gave me a bag of pills, MDMA. I gave him cash. I gave him the pill. I gave the pills to Mr. Combs. The prosecution stated, and in LA, Kaplan stated, I went out and I met a person in Hollywood. I gave him money and he gave me a bag. My. The judge stated, we'll break for the day. Okay. And, that was the end of the trial for the day. According to the Inner City Press, he said there was more. Mark Agnifilio, Combs' attorney, stated the proffered email chain is about Gina, and Gina is out of the case. She is not coming. My. So another one of the witnesses, and I guess this was one of the defense's key witnesses. You know, they were supposed to help Diddy, but apparently they didn't backed up and backed out. The prosecution states that she's in the indictment. Agnifilio states that they could get her here, and they are choosing not to. I'll submit a letter by 10 p.m. So they're going to explain why they're no longer using her. They're going to submit a letter by 10 p.m. The USA, the prosecution states that tomorrow Mr. Cudi will be testifying for the girls in the back. They're saying Kid Cudi will not be there. The prosecution does confirm that Kid Cudi will be there. I'm sure a lot of you guys are wondering who Kid Cudi is and his contribution to the case. My. Hold on one second. All right. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Remember to support. We're in the middle of our 5 on it challenge. We're in the middle of a 5 on it challenge. Anybody got 5 on it that a Fisher King Pan can keep? We need a few more trophies to come up in here. Win. Okay, on period. Y'all making it up. We've been live 3+ hours. Win. It's the midst of the night. Win. Gather in close. Gather in close. Make sure that you guys are supporting this video. Yes, it did. Ooh. Ooh. Take that, take that, take that. Take that, take that, take that. Let me see those trophies in the chat. Let me see those trophies in the chat. I'm waiting on you. Take that, take that, take that. My. For the girls in the back. Okay, on period. Yes, it did. This is Kid Cudi, also known as Scott Cudi. Yes, it did. Shout out to everybody here. If you haven't subscribed to this video yet, make sure that you subscribe to this video right now and turn on all your notifications. Let's go. This is Scott Cudi, also known as Kid Cudi. Okay. Cassie's former fling. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Uh-huh. Diddy tried to unalive him. Uh-huh. Want him to stay away from Cassie. Mm-hmm. His property. So Diddy didn't make him sign an NDA? Strange. My. Thank you, friend. I'm glad that you enjoyed the breakdown. Make sure that you guys are liking this video, sharing this video. So Kid Cudi is set to testify tomorrow. I want you guys all to know who Kid Cudi is before tomorrow. A lot of people, are speculating what Kid Cudi is going to contribute, if he's going to hurt or help the case. I believe that his testimony is going to, solidify Cassie's claims, the mother's claims, and it's going to, bring everything full circle. All these people are lying on Diddy, and their stories just meshed together so well. The prosecution is doing a really good job at building this case and making sure that their witnesses at least show up. All the money that Diddy is paying these fucking attorneys and their witnesses not showing up, and they're at times they don't even have a defense. Like, bitch, Diddy should have took that plea deal, okay, and kept the money, okay, because at this point he's just wasting it, okay. So for the girls in the back, let's jump into Scott Cudi win. Make sure that you guys are liking this video and supporting this video. I'm still waiting for them trophies. Win. You know what to do. Act like you know. Yeah, okay. Scott Cudi, better known as Kid Cudi, okay, dated Cassandra Ventura in 2011. He is expected to testify in court today or tomorrow. If you've been following the trial, you'll know Combs is facing a number of allegations from Cassie. So Muscuti's evidence today could focus again on her relationship with Diddy. They're trying to prove the power dynamic, prove that Diddy was in control. Diddy was, controlling, possessive, and dangerous. Okay, Cassie didn't have no choice. Cassie was being held against her will, trafficked and kidnapped. Cassie testified last week that Combs kicked her in the back at his house after finding out she was cheating on him with Miss Cudi in 2011. Yeah, he was beating the shit out of Cassie. Okay, and we got a chance to take a peek at some of the abuse, the bruises and the cuts and the busted lips and the black eyes. It's just terrible. Okay, as well as hear testimonies from you know people who were in close proximity to the falling, okay, the failed, okay, mogul. Is that what you say? Is that how they say? What do they call them? They call him a failed mogul, something like that. Muscuddy is a rapper, singer, and producer. The 41-year-old from Cleveland, Ohio, is known for his hits like "Day and Night," "Pursuit of Happiness," and "Mr. Roger." My, 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 my. He has collaborated with other artists such as Kanye West on 2010's Erase Me. He's also kind of, weird. Okay. Diddy had on the wig, and there's a lot of photos of Cudi out here in wedding dresses, and you know, maybe Cassie is interested. I mean, is attracted to the metrosexual. Okay. In January 2024, he released his 10th studio album, Insano, that included contributions from the likes of Lil Wayne, Travis Scott, and Pharrell. Last year, he also announced he was taking a break from music to focus on his film and TV career. Muscati has previously spoken of his desire to work as an actor. He's appeared in sitcoms like Brooklyn Nine-Nine and the Netflix film Don't Look Up. What are your thoughts, Crown family? Let me know in the chat. Okay. Oh, so this drama is like a movie. This is definitely some movie shit. We're okay on period. My 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 my. Oh. What do you guys think about tonight's Courtroom Chronicles? Y'all let me know in the chat. My. If you're loving this coverage, remember to hit that like button. Remember to support this video. We can't do it without your support. My. Remember to subscribe to this video and turn your notifications on, all your notifications. That way you don't miss a show. You won't miss Kid Cudi's breakdown on tomorrow when Kid Cudi is testifying on tomorrow. Kid Cudi will be testifying on tomorrow. Yeah, I can't wait to hear what he has to say about the car explosion when. Yes, it did. Drop some crowns in the chat if you're excited about the car explosion. If you're excited about Kid Cudi coming to testify tomorrow. If you're excited about day 9, let me know your thoughts. And if you got any questions, any hot takes, let me know in the comments below. Shout out to the replay gang. Gang. Let me know your thoughts in the chat okay? It's up and stuck here in the home of the lituation. Quick, okay? You still have time to support the show before we get out of here with some special shout outs before we go. Special shout outs before we go. Shout out to everybody that supported the show, everybody that gathered in close to the official campaign on today. Shout out to Regina. Thank you for your. I know that's right. Shout out to Regina. Win. I know that's right. Shout out to Skilo. Friend. Yes, it did. Thank you, friend. Shout out to Rita. Friend, I know that's right. Shout out to Amber. I know that's right. Black Butterfly, King Gemini, Melinda, and Minnie. Yes, it did. I love you all. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all from the bottom of my heart. Know that we can't do without your support. You're literally the backbone of the platform. You literally, especially the girls that consistently support, like friend. Like I love you. Ooh, trophies. Babe, I love you. You my everything. Okay, on period. We could not do it without your support. You guys are the backbone of this platform. Don't you ever forget it. Make sure that you guys are subscribed to the show with all your notifications turned on. This was your update. That's everything that happened in court today. we got to get ready for court on tomorrow. When I think I might come back live in a little bit. You know, I'm about to go see what the critters have been up to. Yes, it is. About to go sneak over there or on the other side and see what Jackie Funkin' ass been up to. When yes, it did. Yes, it did. Will. I'm trying to see what the fuck going on out here on these streets. Leave it to the physical campaign to bring some clarity to it. That's where everybody been asking. Everybody been asking, what Jackie? What Jackie? What's she on? What's she on? Okay, we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out. Leave it to the king. Win. Promise. Promise. Until next time, I love you all with the love of Jesus. Thank you all for coming out on today. When like this video on the way out. When again, drop your comments and we'll get to them on the next live. Until next time, thank you all for watching. Adios and good night.